it should be working. Let me quickly double check. Twitcher? The Twitcher is saying it works. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Alright, then officially again, welcome back. Welcome to the first session of 2021.
Hello.
Let's hope everything will get better. And if I haven't talked to you already, a Happy New Year. Yay!
Yeah, same to you.
And we are, where are we actually? We are in a forest and it is day.
We're not in the forest.
Well, no, it belongs to the forest. Good, then, since last session is quite a long time ago, we are very eager to hear the resume from Christy from last time.
So Alistair at some point decided that we should go back to the forest. So he just snapped us there. Where we decide to find the other entrance to the room with the weird moist flappers. We found another entrance, and Lasha approached one of the cloakers, asking about the druid. Apparently, she has sold her soul and body to the dragon. The dragon is true evil, and they don't know about the sword. But I'm assuming if he's true evil, maybe we should keep him kinda impaled. Apparently, the druid is cursed with madness and must be put down for the sake of everyone. And she came to the woods with other humanoids, as far as we know. They didn't really tell us what happened to the other humanoids, and I think they don't really know. They told us that wergoblins are in the middle of the wood in some ruins, and sometimes they walk, sometimes they fly. During the day, usually they hide in caves. There are a lot of goblins, and they reproduce really fast.
Yum.
They don't know if there are still more cloakers around here, but they assume they are, but they're not sure. We decide to head further down in the woods and search for the goblins. We found a structure with a metal door. Opened the door. Behind it was a room with thrown down shelves and stuffed owlbear. We found some other rooms. It looked a bit like some kind of quarters. We went out. We saw some wergoblins, and we talked to them and convinced them that we are friendly. We have a closer look at the buildings around us and find more sleeping quarters, some rusty but still functional hunting traps, which I think Elisha picked up. And we found some goblin drawings and warnings in one of the door. As we slightly open it, we found a big creature captured in there. Opening the door all the way, we find that there's a chimera. We try to communicate as it stands on the altar in the middle, as it stands on the altar in the middle of the room, and then disappears. None of us really had any language that apparently the chimera could understand, and it just left. We know that the altar is somewhat magic and has some kind of summoning and diminution magic. Later on, Yagu pointed out that it might be one of the portals that we have that Durnan, I think was his name, gave us information about, so we will definitely try that out. We found more rooms, some bird cages, more sleeping quarters, and a prayer room, also some kind of weird room that seemed to drain all sound, and leads to another room. We decided that probably the best course of action is to deal with the dragon first, before resting for the night. And then we went to sleep, and that's where we are.
Oui.
Thank you.
Oh, wait.
So I hope everybody is caught up and remembers what they wanted to do.
Remember. 21st night of September.
I am very surprised that you actually know this song. You're way too young for this song.
Excuse me, my parents are extremely old. I have a good taste in music.
Okay.
very politely
queen
put.
and stuff, you know.
Yeah, but Earth, Wind, and Fire is yeah. But I'm glad that you know the song. It's great music. Yes.
It
Coming
is.
back to our adventure, you are standing there in the cave where those werebats live, and apparently also sleep. Some of them are, some of them are not. And there are those weird ruins that you explored, and you have very little idea so far what the purpose of those were and why they're here. So, what you want to do?
We're already in the cave system here, so we could go and check out Yago's idea about the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that what was it? Had it.
We can just decide that this is none of our business, and if it's important, we'll get wherever we.
All right. Shall I put you then in front of that specific door?
That would be very nice.
That would be great.
Sure.
Yes.
Just need to quickly move your perfectly drawn cross away. And now, I have that weird problem with my mouse. If I don't put my finger entirely on the button, it just releases the drag and drop for some reason. And I always have to wait. You go there.
Mouse
You
broken?
always have to
Yeah,
do
the button is a bit wonky.
flimsy.
Yeah.
You go
and-
there.
and-
You go there. You two go there. And you two go there. And there you go. Alright. There's that door that you closed after having a brief glimpse into the room. As mentioned, none of those doors are locked, so you're free to open them whenever you want to.
We could,
what happened last time? I think the thing like kind of disappeared,
Yeah,
at
it
least
just
from sight,
disappeared.
right? Well, I don't really have a lot of experience with probably some archaic stuff, so feel free to move in first.
hell yeah. Get out of the way, Zoya. I say
Be my
as
guest.
I push in.
Alright.
And I would like to just like stand in front of the door so that
So,
I mean that creature was probably or was a little bit bigger, right? Was not like just a lapdog or something.
No, it was a chimera. So large
All right.
by size
So
categories.
can it even fit through the door?
Probably not.
All right.
None of those doors is wide enough to support such a large creature, actually. So,
Okay, then I don't need to guard.
as a quick recap, this building there is a bit taller than the others, with a peaked roof with 30 feet high. Iron spikes line that peak, while carvings of basilisks, chimeras, dragons, and manticores snarl from where they perch on the outer walls. And the inside supports an altar with carvings of dancing dwarves on it, and a blood drainage coming from the top of the altar, going down and then into a hole in the ground.
cool.
But it doesn't have blood at the moment in it.
No, just dried blood that you can see on the altar.
Okay. So it's probably safe to assume that wherever this blood goes, that it might activate or fuel something.
Well,
I guess.
yeah.
Do we see the chimera kind of hurting itself to go somewhere?
I don't know.
I don't.
Let me
I
try
don't remember it
something.
seeming
You
wounded.
still have that blood on you that you wanted to feed to Kevin.
I do. Alyssa takes out one of the blood vials that were meant for Kevin, but then Kevin was forgotten because Alyssa is a bad pet owner, and she pours it on the altar, seeing what happens.
All right. The blood runs into the drainage, down the altar, and into that hole. And you wait a minute for something to happen, having the hands on your weapons. Nothing happens. The blood gets dry and rinsed down the hole. And then
We
a few
do we see,
drops
like, where it
stay on
goes?
that. Into the ground. Nowhere in particular.
Okay.
Maybe you have to sit on the altar. That wouldn't be too wise because, like, how do you sacrifice things if they disappear as soon as you put them on the altar, right? Is there anything else like on the walls?
On the walls you find pictures of hunting parties. And again, a lot of strange and magical beasts that are painted on the walls.
About altars and stuff, I would like to check if Alasha knows something about like any religious symbols or meaning, stuff that she could decipher.
Do me, religion.
Do me, do me, do me. Oh,
Well, that starts well. The first roll of the year,
Yes!
and we have a nat 20. Perfect.
that decides what 2021 will be like. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, including guidance, we have a 27. That is basically everything you need to know. Then let me enlighten you with wisdom from the old times. As soon as I find it.
I mean, if there's stuff that I would probably
Well,
not be able to know, then
there is something in this whole scenery there, including the buildings, now those pictures of hunting parties and that altar, that rings a bell in you. And it seems that this whole place was once some kind of a home base for a Malar cult. Malar is a cruel god that encourages hunting of all kind. Doesn't matter if you hunt beasts, humanoids, or whatever. But has fun, basically, in watching his cultists succeeding a hunt. And mostly having fun in seeing uneven huntings, like one hunter going out for a big beast that is usually too much of a challenge for him. But if necessary, Mala also supports hunting parties that go out to hunt a bigger prey.
Okay.
Okay.
then maybe the altar would be activated if it's still connected to our, then it might be activated if the blood actually is from a tougher foe or from a bigger foe. Or maybe if we play the dragon, get some blood from him, we can try again and see what happens.
Yeah. That is a possibility. Then though we'd have to fight the dragon because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna just Be like, hey, dude, we kind of need some blood for you to see if that's like a portal down there. You know.
No, we can tell him that he probably has a disease and we need some blood to test.
You may have coronavirus. We need your blood to test it if you have coronavirus. Otherwise, you have to leave the dungeon and be quarantined
Forever.
forever.
Yeah.
Until that sword is out of your head, you gotta be
What?
quarantined.
What do we know about green dragons?
Well, they're green.
And dragon.
Thank you.
That's
Yes.
useful.
They fly, right? They do fly.
Didn't
Pretty
we?
sure they
Didn't
might
we
have
have?
some-
Yes, actually.
I don't remember what we had. Like, what?
Didn't we have a nature check on the last session,
think
if I remembered
we did.
correctly? Because
Yeah.
you
We
asked
did
that
have one at some
question.
point.
Yeah.
We did have. Yeah, we had something at some point. But I just know that the wet flappers, the cloakers, told us that they are that he's evil.
Yeah, green dragons are basically comparable to I'm afraid to say that, but to rogues. They do evil plots. They enjoy attacking from behind.
More sneaky.
Sneaky as much as a green dragon can, but they also sometimes just try to hide in high and big trees and then just assault from above. Yes, they tend to do that. And they also breathe poison.
I mean, I can't really
Nice.
blame the dragon for trying to be sneaky. It usually works.
Somebody
When you
just
don't
found
have-
his spirit animal.
No. I mean, I do have other morals than probably the green dragon has.
That silence is very reassuring.
Yeah, I don't know if dragons are
I
by
said
nature
something.
evil
I think
creatures.
it's my laptop that is kind of.
That green dragons actually are by nature evil.
All dragons?
No,
in
green
general?
dragons.
Okay.
No, not all. No, definitely not. In general, I mean that is more or less common knowledge amongst the realms. Is that chromatic dragons, like all kind of metallic colors, tend more to be neutral or even good. Like gold
Nice.
dragons, for example, they're lawful good actually.
Can I have a gold dragon?
Yes, you sure can have one, but it's most definitely more intelligent than you will ever be, even with the help of magic items. And it's more likely that the gold dragon has an
We'll have you.
Elasha rather than the other way around.
Well, that's also fine. I mean,
No.
Gold dragons
words
have an
fixed.
intelligence above 30 or something like that. At least the older ones. They are incredibly intelligent.
well, but does he have spirit guardians?
Maybe.
Well, you know.
All right. Well, but in this room, we like for portals we're looking for runes, right? If I recall that correctly. Do we see some runes except from on the altar itself? Or does the altar even have runes on it?
No, you don't see any kind of runes. The only thing that you can see is, as I mentioned, the weird scene of dancing dwarves. Most of you try to not watch dwarves dancing, but there it is.
But
I mean,
And
wait,
it,
what
it
was
seems
that?
it
I
seems to
wouldn't
be out
judge
of place
them.
a bit.
I mean, Elisha danced with the aboleth, so you know.
That was
And I
Alyssa.
did very well. I
It
think.
was very
Ah,
well.
no,
I
Alyssa,
wouldn't-
Alyssa danced with the fish people. Yeah, that was another dance.
yeah.
Much dancing.
For some reason, all Aboleth encounters involve some kind of dancing.
Just Dance D&D edition.
I wonder what Dragboleth is doing, though.
Haven't made up my
Yeah.
mind.
Real quick about the room. The floor was out of was it out of emerald or just the
green marble.
green marble? Green marble, green dragon. Coincidence?
I
think
think
not.
not.
But I still have no clue.
But Why will we need the dragon again? Like the chimeras seem to be fine with it.
I would like to try something. Do I know what
Oh, we're all
kind of
standing
creature a
clueless around the
chimera
room,
is?
so be free to try whatever.
So what? What do
What
you
type of creature a chimera is? Do I know that?
want? I mean, it's a beast of legends and has
doing it
3
anyway.
different heads: lion, dragon, and what was the other one? Lizard, something.
Snake, goat.
Snake, yeah, something like that. Wait,
Snake.
let me quickly check
Snake.
for the monster. I somewhere have a lot of monsters.
Well,
That is not good.
Oh no, I didn't want to.
Where do I have my creatures and monsters? How about that? And then it's under C, like
Under the sea.
Chimera.
Chimera.
Were created after mortals summoned Demogorgon to the world. The Prince of Demons, unimpressed with the creatures that surrounded it, transformed them into horrific, multi-headed monstrosities. So there is a dragon head, a lion head, and a goat head. Or ram.
Does it have a snake tail or something?
It has a dragon tail. And wings. And
Dragon
paws from a
wings.
lion. Do I
Can I
have
have one of
a handout? Show to players. There. That's what they look like.
Green dragon tail
Yum.
and wings and head.
That's red though.
Sorry for the real quick thing, but Offs, have you played Dragon's Dogma?
A long time ago, actually.
Because there you also fight some chimera, and they have snake
Oof.
for tail.
It
and
is
they are
so
on-
long ago. I can
is-
literally remember just a couple of scenes, and that's about it. But
Yes.
maybe, yeah, sure.
OG Chimera has snake instead of dragon.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. It is of the monster itself is of Greek mythology, right, Nick?
Yep.
Like most of those fancy monsters.
We have an expert.
Yeah, a lot of creativity there. Like Medusas and such, and I mean, what do you need
Yeah,
to
quite
smoke
sure.
to invent a Medusa?
They probably smoked a lot of things.
It did.
Well, I don't know if I should do it 4th level spell slot, but I could locate creature. Because I have seen this creature. Then we would know if it's in the room or not. Because I wanted to detect good and evil, but I don't have it prepared at the moment.
I mean, if it's in the room, wouldn't it have mauled us already?
Well,
It didn't really
could
attack
just
us when we
tell-
opened the door. It could have
True.
attacked us when we opened the door earlier too.
Yeah. Well,
That's right.
well, apart from the altar and the painting on the wall and stuff, there's nothing else, I guess, right?
Nothing, nothing of importance. Some gnawed
What-
bones, dead for ages.
What did the Chimera do before teleport? Did it just stand on the altar? I don't remember.
I don't
It
know
was
what exactly happened.
as far as you can see, the altar was definitely covered by the monster. I mean, the altar is smaller than the monster would be.
Hmm.
Well, did I sit on?
Did you just break up, or
Nope.
are you thinking?
Oh. No, I just
We didn't.
Like-
said if I should sit on the altar,
Aha.
and then I wanted to hear what my trusty friends.
Yeah,
say about this.
you did break off like a little bit.
Okay,
I don't.
sorry.
We could try to investigate around the altar to see. I don't know if there's like I don't know some kind of mechanism or any button or something to.
And we could try standing on it too, but
Well, the thing is, if it ports us
Wonder.
somewhere, then
Okay. Then, if you want to investigate, do
We'll
me
have a look.
investigation.
I wonder,
Right.
like, you have this thing made up of a dragon, a fearsome fucking monster, a lion, one of the fucking most predatorious things ever, and then you have a fucking goat. What's the goat for?
To just.
Why is it there?
I mean,
Destroy.
goats are the stuff of nightmares, right? And it seems that the break and the new year definitely improved all of your rolls. So you
That's
investigate
good.
the
but it's
altar.
still only an 11 for Christie, so
Yeah, but it's ending up
not
in
a 2 or
20.
something.
It's correct, but it is better than before. So you investigate the altar and start checking on those dancing dwarf pictures. And as you walk around the altar, you see that the dance seems to be in a sequence. So you could actually try to follow that dance by the sequence depicted.
Hell yeah, let's dance.
But could
Do that.
Chimera dance?
Oh. Try the sequence. I'm gonna try the sequence. I'm gonna try the sequence without saying anything, just because I want to see the reaction of the people.
All right. You while you investigate, you actually start to follow the dance moves there. Do me a performance check. Should be pretty easy for you, actually.
I want to do yeah, you I want to dance.
A D4 to that.
Oh yay.
All right. So Christy starts with the dance, and Alyssa follows by what she learned from the fish people in level 4. And you both follow those instructions, if they are instructions, fairly easily and manage to complete the dance. And after you did the last sequence of the dance, you notice that the air starts tickling you, basically. And on top of the altar, a huge blue radiating portal starts opening.
Oh shit.
That worked.
Say dancing is good.
So do we wanna check what's on the other side of the portal,
Wait,
or
wait,
Hell
Mine-
yeah, let's hop
we are
in.
on level 4 or 5? 4. 5?
Five.
5.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like
Okay.
see
Roar.
through, or is it just like
You
you
can't
don't see what's
you,
on the
you
other
can't
side? Or
you
something?
can't see through. It is basically a blue whirl that is in front of you, but it is moving, and by all you know of magic portals, this is one.
Okay, so this will either take us to 2nd, 3rd, or 6th floor.
If
right?
it is
If it is,
that kind of portal.
yes. Hmm.
I would like to take out just my normal hammer that I have as adventuring here with me, and just like halfway stick it into the portal.
All right, you stick your hammer through the portal, and nothing happens. It just halfway disappears in the portal.
And then I pull back, and it pull back in my hand again. I hope.
All right, you still have an intact hammer, so seems to be all
That's
right.
good.
I'ma
you
stick
stick
my
your head in
tail
there.
through the portal.
Tail first, good idea.
Yeah. I'ma stick
Does
my
it
tail
regrow
through
if
the
you loot
portal. I don't know, probably
No.
not.
Are you half lizard man or something?
No. I pull my tail back out.
You still have one. It is there,
Yay.
and it did not feel weird in any kind.
Okay.
It was just
All right.
as if you would
I
move
will
it to through normal air.
I poke my head
we'll
in.
take the owl in my. Oh, that works too.
That's what I wanted to do as well. Yeah.
I wanted to watch through the owl, but if you poke your head in it, be my guest.
I just thought like with the owl, I mean,
then
if the owl goes
I wanted to
through-
hold the owl and just put the head of the owl over there so I could see through it, but I wouldn't lose the connection.
Ah, because it's technically still close to you, or half of it at least.
All right,
Alright.
then let me quickly describe what Yago sees on the other side of the portal. You see a big room that is that has like 4 pillars made out of quartz in every corner, and you see like 20 dwarf-sized wooden mannequins standing in 2 rows of 10 in the middle of the room. There are also stone racks mounted on the west and east walls that hold battle axes and war picks. Otherwise, the room is empty and has a 2-door exit to the west.
Okay, I stick my head back out and I tell others what I see.
Quartz room?
Quartz pillars.
With-
Quartz
Quartz
room.
pillar.
With statues of dwarves with battle axes. Very interesting.
I mean, we've encountered some statues before, but not dwarf, right? I think we had like, was it elf?
Yeah, some of them were elves. You actually encountered all kind of statues so far.
But I think there was. Oh, is it similar to the ones that were petrified?
No, they're made out
Or
of
does
wood.
it? They
No,
made
I
out
think
of
on
wood,
the
okay.
wasn't it like on the
They made
first
out of
floor or
wood.
something, where we took the head from, what was it, some kind of Medusa statue or something? We took the
Snake
head.
lady?
Yes,
We fixed her.
exactly. But
But
was
that
it
one was made of
looking kind
stone.
of normal?
That one was made of stone.
Hmm.
I'm
Well,
just
it
a little
doesn't
paranoid that we probably walked past a lot of things that we will only now start to realize what they actually were.
It
that's how
doesn't
it
look
usually is.
dangerous, but we also don't know how to open the portal from the other side. If it's the
I
same
would-
way or not.
Yes, about the same way.
Wait, let me try something. I will put the owl on my arm, and then I will go like half my body, lean into the into the room, and then I let the owl slide from the
This
room.
portal will shut!
Interesting move, yeah. All right, then let me
Let
do
the
the
owl fly around.
following. Let me quickly copy your owl, and then
A poop.
you will get a small little shock now, since you will have war flashbacks.
Ooh.
Nice.
Boop, and then we do this.
My heart beat, beat, bop, boop.
Actually, I can just step
Roll
into
for
the room
initiative.
because if the room closes behind me, then they can activate it.
So
Do we want to?
you're going through as well.
Yeah, do we want to?
I'm going through as well. It's easier, and I think yes, you want to because I have the bag of holding with me, so I'm pretty sure you want to.
Someone else
Okay.
take the bag of
Fair
hold. No.
Screw Zoya, rescue the bag. All right.
Not loading.
So now making
Did you
a
just
decision.
assume my motive?
You
Am I
also
supposed
step
to see
through,
something?
and you should actually be supposed to see something on the top right corner of the map.
Black
Ah.
I just see black.
Very
You just
black.
see black.
We don't hear what's on the other side, I guess, right?
No, you
Does
don't.
the
portal
Wait,
close
behind me?
Controlled by all players. Let me quickly check if the lighting works correctly. Christy, do you see something?
Nope.
No. All right, then it's probably the light settings there. Da 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 da. Aha,
Before I
this-
walk completely through it, I will tell you guys like
this-
if the portal closes behind me, give me 10 minutes and then reopen it.
Give me 10 minutes, and then wait another 10 minutes.
So how
No.
about now? Top right corner of the map.
Now
Yay, now I,
Now we
see.
also
see
see.
something. Okay.
Oh, it looks
Yeah,
like
because you-
level 1. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Okay, and there's a port. there's a door there.
Yes, correct. And I
Okay. Is the
did not.
portal still open?
The portal is still open, but as you start moving through the room, it actually closes behind you and disappears.
Oh wow.
What if I investigate the room aside from the doors? What do I find anything?
As described. Wait, where is my description again? There. There are those dwarf-sized wooden mannequins that stand in 2 rows in the middle of the room. So basically more or less where you're standing there right now. Apart from that, on the walls you have stone racks mounted on the west and east walls that hold battle axes and war picks. And where you step through the portal is an arc.
Okay. Is there anything there, like any dancing dwarves, other symbols, numbers?
The arc has actually the same dancing dwarfs engraved on it, just backwards basically. The sequence is just the other way around.
Right. I will cast detect magic, like normal cast, not as a ritual.
Alright. Nothing. Everything seems to be normal. There is no magic that you can detect there from where you are.
Wait, where's my token?
Your token is on the other map since you're not there.
Ah, okay, I'm
I tried
confused.
to open the door with mage hand.
It's locked.
Okay. I tried to unlock the door.
Actually,
With
I forgot
thief tools?
something. Where are my...
Roll initiative. You're dead.
No. You don't need to. You don't need to roll
There is
initiative.
10 manticores
but,
in this room.
No,
On the
it
ceiling.
reminds me. I'm gonna check this. I was like about. I'm actually gonna check the ceiling.
you can roll your lockpicking thingy in the meantime. I just have to quickly look for something because you triggered something, but it's not killing you. Definitely not.
Lucky you.
15.
Where's that dump macro? Yeah, you hear the
Actually-
lock opening, so that worked.
Okay.
There it is. My deck.
Trigger.
Shuffle.
My
and
deck.
Now
A
deal.
furu.
A dick of many
Deal.
cards
1 card. 2.
and many things.
Christy.
Deck of many decks.
Dick of many dicks.
All right. You triggered an elder rune that you should see now.
Of course I did.
That you should see now on your portal there. And since I can't click it for some reason, please read it to me. I have no idea what it is.
The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw. Okay, let's roll this one. Bloop. Or suffer the effect of a confusion spell for the duration of a minute. Well, I guess that is failed. The target's when the target rolls damage, it can reroll any of the damage dice once. It must use the new rolls after which the boon effect ends. But since it's a minute, and I told them to. Does the boon effect pass after a minute as well? Because it
If
doesn't
it's not mentioned
say that.
otherwise, then yes.
Okay. All right.
So you're confused for a minute, then I guess you just wait a minute before you actually open the door there, because you can't really pick a lock while being confused. I mean, actually you can,
Obviously,
just
yeah.
based on luck in this case.
All right.
What's
yeah,
the name of the rune actually?
Whoops.
Because I
Open.
found my
Corombos.
offline. I found my offline.
Elder
runes.
Rune of Chaos.
Fire, security. There, chaos.
Do you need it? Otherwise, I can save the picture.
No, you can save the picture. It's all right.
Where was the rune? Because I didn't touch the door.
No, you went through the portal.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ah,
I
actually, the
try to
boon
peek
effect
through the
is
door.
a one-off. You keep that, and after you used it, the boon effect ends. So
Okay.
when you
So
roll
I still have.
damage, you can re-roll any of the damage dice once, but you must
Okay.
use the new rolls, and after which the boon
All right.
effect ends. So it stays on of as long as you don't roll damage, it stays, except the
I'm just gonna.
confusion.
I'm just gonna keep the card there. I still have the
Yes.
card, so I know that I have
Good.
something. Perfect. I peek through the door. I open it slightly and peek to see what's on the other side.
All right, then I open the door for you. There you go. So, and it's a hallway, and blunted picks hang with shields every 10 feet along the walls. And as you cross over there, just stay where you are.
I get another one.
Just give me that here. So, you step on that floor tile there, and you notice that a pit door opens directly below you, and you fall.
Well,
So you need to do me a dexterity saving throw.
I have something with dex saving throws.
I mean, it is a good roll at the end. And you notice that the door, the trap door, is opening directly below your feet, and you manage to step aside and walk over it. Well, not walk over it, just do a little jump and be safe.
Yeah. I curse at myself because I should know better.
Yeah, you
but
notice that down the pitfall is the pit basically is filled with gas,
Okay.
and the gas seems to be
I
green.
Ew. I skipped the tile that I stepped on earlier, and I walk back to the portal, and I do the reverse dance.
All right, then it's another performance check, please.
Yes. And wait, we have
All right.
15.
Yes, you manage to do the steps backwards, and the portal opens again.
All right. Well, I walk back over to the others, and I tell you guys that there was a door. I open it, and there was a hallway leading south. So we could definitely go back in and then get out again, because you can activate the portal from the other side as well. Also by dancing.
Okay. Any hints
So we could.
as to what floor it was?
No clue. I almost fell down a pit though.
That's nice.
Did it look
That's
familiar,
nice.
like
So-
the
The pit.
picture and architecture and stuff? Not the pit, no.
Did it look familiar, perhaps?
Well, it was definitely dwarven made, so from the architecture and decorations, similar to level 1 and 2.
The architecture seems to be similar to the first two levels, but I'm not really sure. We don't really know what it looks like further down, so we know that he changes the dungeon as he likes. So there's nothing telling that it couldn't look like that somewhere in level 26, say.
Yeah.
We could explore further if you guys want to, and then we could come back.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Maybe we can find something that could help us to deal with the things
Maybe-
here.
Maybe it is a portal back to, layer 1. That would be funky. Since, wait, now we didn't.
Ooh.
Did we need the blood for the portal to open, or do we just need the dancing?
Just the dancing. I didn't use any blood on the other side either.
Okay.
Was there an altar on the other side?
No, just an arc.
But here we don't have an arc, so maybe we need a blood from this side. Need a blood.
I mean, blood. I think the blood dried and stripped away.
You need a blood.
Yes,
Okay,
only one.
The type 0 blood doesn't work.
One
Let's try
singular
something.
blood.
Let's try something. Do you still have blood, Alyssa?
I should have
Do it
some.
without
and
What a weird question.
if we don't have blood, I have a knife, and then we can make some blood.
Well, I cast prestidigitation and I cleaned the altar of the blood, and then tried do the dance again.
Just clean off a blood.
Okay, you
Yes,
clean
only clean off
you
one.
clean off one blood. With
I clean off
your-
all blood. I can cast it multiple times.
All right, yes, the altar is clean. The portal did not close in the meantime. Basically, it's still open, but the altar is
Okay.
clean now. It looks nice, shiny.
If we
Okay,
wait a
then-
bit, does it close?
Okay. After roughly a minute, it closes.
Okay. Let's do the dancing again.
Dancing queen.
Okay, you get better and better with the weird dwarven dance, and the portal opens again.
Okay, so no blood.
The blood doesn't seem to be necessary.
Only some good dancing skills.
So, do we want to go and check out inside, or do we stay
So,
here?
yeah.
Well, the question is, I mean, we do now know where this leads, but we don't know what happens if we kill the dragon, or the druid, or whatever we decide to do. So, yeah. You want to take care of this here first, or?
I honestly don't know. I think we should go through the portal and adventure more there.
It doesn't happen often, but I do agree with Alyssa.
Oh, I'm honored.
Ho, ho, ho.
So,
So what was the decision?
explore further what's behind the portal. Now that we
further-
know that we have a way back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. Now then, all right. Portal is still open. You just opened it. My mouse is still acting weird. Come on here, tokens. Come, token. There. Copy. And then let's go back to an old school map. Old school mapping commences now. And there you go. Now, next thing is the sounds. I need different sounds for that. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doo. Weird. But you should actually see the level in the meantime, right? It's there. Is it?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was still taking notes.
Aha. I have level 1, 2, 3. Huh? Don't get it.
Good morning.
Why
Um,
is this so
now
weirdly?
That is an interesting.
Yes.
Like,
Don't scroll
so-
back because you see the whole map.
Art itself, and I
Ah,
don't
we
know
have that
why.
weird bug as again.
Yes.
No
Well, for me,
vision,
it's
but
not the whole map,
everything
but
is.
it's just like a bubble that gets shown. But
Yeah, I
Mm.
didn't check. I just saw that I saw more than I should probably. So
Interesting. This
Oh.
is a very old bug that we haven't encountered for a long time.
What bug?
We
The
don't
bug-
see any
the
details
the
or something.
The scrolling bug.
Oh.
Wait, if I disable Explorer mode, save settings, and then
Disable.
re-enable it again, save settings,
same.
same? Alright. Well then, just go with
See
it.
if it kills on.
The thing is, we don't see any details on the map.
Yeah, what kind of light did I actually give you? You have
We only have the gray thingy, the gray light. It's
yeah.
light.
You should actually be fine with the light, but anyway, it is every time something new. Good, we can go with it. It's right.
But will we see you when you put something on there, or if there's something on the map, then we have no clue.
Well, there's nothing to see so far, so all is good.
Okay, but it's better when after reloading.
Oh yeah.
So at
No,
least I see the light where we're.
All right.
Yeah, I see what
I
I'm
will
not
do
supposed
that.
to see. It looks like you've just drawn a shape and that's revealed now.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but can't
Yeah,
really
but it's
fix it
something
right
that
now.
it's something that we would explore pretty soon anyway. So
That is true.
I don't think it's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, but if we move forward, then we will reveal more, right?
Let's see what happens.
The tile. It was this one, right? Or is
Yes.
it both?
Oh, okay, now at least I have the vision of
I'm
the map.
gonna mark
Okay.
this one. That's a trap. Have to be careful in there, and I will go ahead and check for more traps. This one seemed to be safe.
Pick the traps.
All right. Apart from the trap that you just passed, you can't seem to find any others.
I also checked the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. It's a ceiling.
That's cool.
Hey, do not step
I
on
should.
the trap in the gate outside.
Detect magic should still be on. So, do I see anything in this room?
No magic.
No magic. Okay.
No magic at all. I mean, apart from the gate that you just stepped through. But
Yeah, of course. Okay. So the passage here seems to be safe.
What level were we on before?
5.
I can't seem to find the paper thingy with the levels anymore.
it should be in your journal.
Journal.
Yeah.
You mean this, right?
Learn them's note
Exactly.
on kids.
Now it shows. I don't know. It didn't show that one. So level 5. So it could be level 2, level 3, levels, or level 6. And
Yep.
going on from the architecture is probably level 2. But we're not sure. Because it doesn't look like level 3, or at least not what we saw from level 3. And we haven't visited level 6 yet, so we don't know about that.
Oh yeah, about that gate map. I couldn't find it in the journal.
Now it's the top one, it's under monsters. No, it's if you close monsters, it's under, it shows as Durnan's note
Vernon's
gate.
note gate.
Yeah. What's in here?
What's in there? More pigs hanging with shields.
Okay.
All of them
They
seem to
would.
be dwarven kind by the decoration they have on and the symbols.
guys coming with us? Is Iago still with us?
My internet is dying.
It's fucking dying.
I will continue looking for traps as we go.
Mhm.
Just let me know when you want me to re-roll investigation.
Cool. No. Right in front of you, the hallway ends in a cross section. To the west, you have another door. And to the north and south, you have more hallways. The south one is opening into a big room just a couple of feet below. Same goes for the northern one.
Okay. So which way do you want to explore first?
I don't know. I'd say the door, since we can close that if.
Or we can send familiars. I can send Owl north, and you could send Esmeralda south, and we can check what's in there, and then we continue
Oh
through
fuck.
the door.
Yeah, no, that's these you know what, the three-legged crystal eater bitches, you know.
Yeah, to the
What are
south.
they doing?
First of all, you enter a big room, also with 4 pillars standing in the center. What is that actually? Yes. Those stone pillars support a series of stone arches beneath a 30-foot high domed ceiling. Domed, not doomed.
Doomed.
There's actually a difference, yeah. And stone panels set into the walls bear frescoes and dwarvish runes. And then to the east and west, you have more hallway. The one to the west is very big and very wide. And Esmeralda can see and hear creatures in that hallway to the west. 2 of those definitely look like Xorns. And to the east, it seems to be clear of creatures so far. Then,
What's the big boys?
Xorns. Oh, and
No,
the other
those
big
big
boys,
boys.
those big boys, are weirdly very large dwarves with grey skin.
Okay.
Then,
But
to the north. Quick. That seems to be a library and scriptorium. And there are a lot of shelves with scrolls bound in copper wire limestone embedded in the east and west walls. And then some sliding ladders made out of iron to access the tallest shelves, which top out at roughly 15 feet. And 2 rows of stone desks and chairs face the entrance. The tops of the desk are angled slightly and have inkwells carved into them.
then I will just quickly check out this room because I still have detect magic going on. So I want to see if there's anything magical in there.
No. None of the scrolls seems to be magical.
Okay.
Nor anything else in that room.
That one seems to be a library. What did Esmeralda see?
Flesh eat and rock eating monsters and dwarves.
Alright, so maybe we should continue through the door first.
Yay. I call Esmeralda back.
Try to open the door with Mage Hand.
Let me quickly check. It is not locked, actually. And then you open the door with Mage Hand. You're checking for traps anyway. Alright. You look into that room, and the first thing that catches your attention are the wooden donkeys standing around in the room.
Donkey?
Yes, wooden. They seem to be constructs resembling donkeys. Each of them have a slight magic to it that you can detect now.
Okay. Did they move?
They don't seem to move right now, but the construct is definitely made with the help of magic. Otherwise, it would probably not even hold together, since the body is made of a wooden keg turned on its side, then head and neck made of wood and sackcloth, and the other end is a tail made from a straw broom.
Right.
And each of those kegs
Oh.
is held up by 4 2-foot-long peg legs. So very basic, but you can see they're definitely donkeys.
Okay. So we can either try and sneak down, or we can continue through the room with the donkeys. I don't know how they will be activated, though. We could try and sneak past them. Maybe that will work.
Hopefully it does. Like, when you have detect magic up, do you know if it's good or bad magic, or what kind of magic it is, right?
There is no good or bad magic. There's
Full of
just magic. It's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
the
I
it's not
meant
like
the
the force.
school of magic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we can go inside and see what's there. Alyssa says, and steps through the door.
Good. Nothing happens.
Oh, there.
You just see another door at the western end of the room. The donkeys seem to be standing still there, doing nothing.
Alyssa opens the other door without Mage Hand.
Alright, you open that door and see even more hallway. Elasha, as you let your vision fade through the room, you notice something odd to the southern wall. This one.
Where? Here?
Yes.
Then I would move a little bit closer. What is the oddity I spot? Or what?
Seems like the panels in that door don't quite fit within the rest of the walls, and there is a small little mechanism that you could probably push.
And probably activate all those thingies. Well, I inform my colleagues about this special.
Your employees.
Well, not really.
Does the mechanism show any signs of magic?
No, it seems to be mechanical.
Okay, so the mechanism seems to be mechanical. I would assume
Interesting.
that means it doesn't activate the donkeys, probably.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know.
I mean, we haven't really encountered any like constructs yet, right? I think we did one, but we didn't really
Ballistas?
understand what it
The
was.
ballistas are in the tower.
Animated
of
ballistas
examinators.
are animated
And-
objects, they're not constructs.
We had
Oh,
we
no
had
construct. But the
Here we-
thingy that attacked us, what was it, level 3 or something? When we followed Halistar, there were some thingies attacking us.
those were also ballistas, I think.
But, okay, and
No, but
then
we
there
had-
was...
We had only in the petrification room there
In
was
the
a construct.
petrification room, there was one, yeah.
So, but we don't know what activates them, or so we have no idea. I mean, it could be that they just stand there, but I find it highly suspicious.
I think
if
we should
there are
be
constructs
able
and then
to deal with...
mechanical barrel
four-
donkeys.
With what? 5 barrel donkeys?
Is Yagu just now riding a barrel donkey?
Yeah, that was my question too.
Are you actually
What?
sitting on one of the donkeys, Yagu?
What am I doing? I don't know. I can barely move.
Okay,
My
then
character right now,
let's
so-
just say
no.
you don't. Okay, all right.
Oh.
Intentional, so that's why we ask.
All right.
Wait,
now
you can see something? The whole map is just great for me. I thought it was supposed to be like that.
It's probably
Loading the
switching when you
reloading
move.
roll 20.
Yeah, reloading or move a bit.
Yeah, I had to reload as well.
Okay.
Well,
kicked me
if
out
you guys
anyway,
want
so it
to, then
didn't.
I would be willing to just push the button.
Do
Wanna do it?
Do it.
All right.
All right.
Then Elisha will push the button or start.
Okay.
Panic
You
thing.
you see that you just activated a mechanism that was not activated for quite a long time, and you hear some rumbling behind the wall, and also some dust coming off from that panel that you just investigated. And afterwards, the panel just slides into the wall and reveals another room behind it. Apart from that, nothing else happens.
Well, that's a good thing.
The room actually has another stone arch embedded in the southern walls, engraved with images of beholders, flumps, and sturges.
Well, that's
Poor
a little
Kevin.
bit more troubling.
The rest of the room is completely empty and has quite a thick layer of dust on the ground.
Okay, and no signs that the dust has been moved or
No,
touched somewhere
not even footprints.
All right. And the other panel you said somewhere down here, I guess?
To the southern wall is an arch, yes. Like the one that you just passed.
Oh, okay. Then I would actually like to. Well, I'm just slowly gonna step in, and I want to take a closer look at the. Well, I guess it has runes as well.
It has
Or is it-
some. It's not runes. It's mostly pictures of beholders, flumps, and sturges.
Okay.
Now you're probably asking what a flump is.
We've had
I
that
think we had
before, but I
one.
don't remember.
The flump.
Yeah, we had flump as a thing to eat, and you found it rather
The
wholesome.
corpse of it's the magic corpse of the D&D universe.
Yeah.
Did they evolve into humongous monsters?
They're as useful as magic corpse.
So, and beholders and sturges, you probably remember how those look like, right?
Oh yeah.
Specifically, Elisha.
Flump.
Well, do I like recognize any kind of pattern or something that like sticks out, or do I just like see random pictures of those creatures?
There is no kind of pattern. I mean, you could do an investigation check, but doesn't really look like there is something into the specific order of the symbols.
Is it part of the entrance where we passed through now, or is there an arc on the wall? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
It is another arc.
It's another arc.
Okay, investigation, even with guidance, shows you. Well, it is definitely an arc, and it's very likely to be a portal of some sort again. But other than that, you can't make any sense out of it.
But there is no dancing dwarfs on
No
that
dancing
one, right?
dwarves. No, there is beholders, flumps, and sturges.
Well, I
I want a flump.
think the other guy said that not all portals are both way accessible, right?
Yes.
So there's some portals you can have both way movement, and others only can be activated from another side. So
Mhm.
maybe this is one of the portals that can only be activated from another side, and maybe it is somewhere where there are beholders and flumps and whatever.
The flump paradise.
Yes.
Flump
Flump
land.
Island or something.
I mean, we way or another in the Skullport level.
Sorry, you got cut off. I think I understood half.
Yeah, same.
We had all three in one way or another between level 3 and 4. We had Kevin, we had senator and we had flump food.
That is actually correct. Yeah.
Not that it has to mean anything, but yeah. Is there anything aside from the portal that looks magical in the room?
No, the room is otherwise completely empty. As mentioned, just a very thick layer of dust that you two dare now disturb for the first time in probably centuries.
All right.
Centuries. I guess then we step through this door here then. Flump. Oh.
Oh.
That was not a great idea.
Well, yeah. You notice through the south that there is a cracked exit to this hallway that ends up exactly in front of the Xorns that are munching on some kind of stones.
The entrance, probably.
Yeah, and there are 5 humongously huge dwarves that did not notice you so far.
Let's.
I mean, right now they're probably just as tall as I am.
No, they're actually a size category larger.
Well, yeah, but they're very short, so
No, they
Probably equals
actually
out.
are large
No, I know.
right now.
Oh, good. yes, but there's
Lord.
short, large.
Short, large. Okay. Yes.
Short.
Lorch.
Just kidding.
All right.
Um,
So you retreat back. Is that correct? Did I get that?
I just go the other way.
goes up.
What kind of, or like, is this door like completely destroyed and open now,
Yes.
or? Okay.
I
So
will
they can just
sneak
see
after
and move through.
Alyssa.
And
I
Yes.
will sneak after Alyssa.
All right. So you move up there. There is, who would have guessed, more hallway.
I'm gonna do a stealth check because I want to be sneaky.
Good idea.
There.
If we stand together, I can make you all more sneaky.
Well,
Sneaky.
well, Alyssa was able to move through, so because my
And I'm
sneak
gonna
is very
sneak too.
bad.
That is sneak.
The snake is bad.
Well, if you manage to get over or not. Oops.
Well,
Oh, still a 14 with disadvantage. Then Elisha would sneak behind those other people that just went up here.
All right. Then stay where
I'll
you
go with
are,
you.
Yagwu. Yagwu, do you have
Yep.
any gemstones or other valuable metals on you?
gemstones, metals. Good question. I do not think I do, but
I mean,
I
you
do.
got
No, I
money.
do have a ring. I think. 1 second. I have a ring of evasion. Does that count?
Yeah, it's probably made of a precious metal. I mean, nobody enchants a wood ring or
Yeah.
some other stuff that you get out of a chewing gum vending machine. So yeah, there's that. As you pass by, and you're not very sneaky, you notice that the two Xorns noticed you and stepped forward through the room. And they seem to be hungry. So with that, we roll for our initiative. The first time in the new year. Yay!
Yay! Did they see us or the others?
So far,
Ah,
they
my initiative.
it's hard to say, but I mean, there's Yagwu directly in the way.
15. And now with the baby. Wait, there. Esmeralda is still in the room. I forgot her. Oopsie.
And then need to do initiative for my monsters as well. Monsters.
Nice.
There is a monster.
Monsters.
We really, really, really need to find that stupid ring that controls constructs. Because I think then we could use constructs like these donkeys.
Wasn't that in that guy's ass, or what kind of ring was that?
There was another. There was another one.
That was a sigil ring.
Did he like hide it there so he can pretend he can just control constructs at will?
All
By
right.
farting or something?
By farting.
That is already... No, it's not. Descending. Now. All right. Elisha, you're the first one to notice that something is wrong and some big creatures started to move.
I whisper over to Alyssa and Zoya, like not screaming, but like loud whispering, that we alerted the Xorns, and then turn around, and I will use. What is it? Wait. I will use guiding bolt on that one because I probably see that one, right?
Yeah, you should have visual.
Yes. And it's... Well, yeah, that's a little bit weird, but it's less than 60 feet away. So it's in range. Oh, it's 120 range. Nice. And so I will shoot at that guy. Did he see me yet, or does he notice me when I cast?
You can't tell, but he will definitely notice you when you cast, yes.
Okay, but more because of the... Like, if they don't see you, then do you have advantage?
No, not really. They are in
Oh,
fight,
okay.
so... But what do you need advantage for? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, that hits. Phew! That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Holy shit, that's some good rolls actually.
That
for
is
once.
very good, yeah.
Oh, fast.
Good hit, good hit.
And then I will use... Oh, do I have still equipped? No, I do not. I will... Yes, and I will use my... I will cast Spiritual Weapon. Wait, do I have a token somewhere for that?
You just... You know what? We just do a copy of your token. And then give it a marking like this one that indicates it's a tool.
You're such a tool. And has no light, of course. And the range is 60 feet, so I will basically just put that right in front of him there.
Good.
And oh no, sorry, I can't because I just cast it. Yeah,
I was about to say,
my
yeah,
bad.
it's
My bad.
not working
Scusi.
like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Double casting, no.
not working. Well then that's it, I guess, and I will stay where I am right now because I
Good.
don't want to get too close to them.
All right, Alyssa, you
And-
see how Elisha is unleashing magic to some target right behind you.
There. Just up the corner, and then I will like, you know that scene when like 7 heads pop around the corner in the movie? I just do that, and with my finger guns, and I shoot both of the fleshy yum monsters that eat rocks.
The right
with-
one, you have advantage if you target that one.
Okay, then I just target that one with my Eldritch Blaster. That was one.
Yeah, that is a very good one.
That's the other one. Now I don't think I need the advantage. Do I
No.
need to use the
No,
advantage?
no.
Okay.
It's not getting any better.
Or like the crit. Does that mean it's a 16?
It's a
Or-
16, yes.
Oh,
Means
good.
it's a 6 plus crit.
Nice.
Yeah, it's another 16 then.
And that's 10 for the crit damage as well. That's really cool.
That is amazing.
Yeah, 1d10.
Hmm. Very nice. Good hits. Very good hits. The Axorn definitely looks very hurt and is surprised that he can actually suffer such a lot of damage from such a distance. Anything else, Alyssa? Alyssa!
I said no.
Ah, I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
Ugh.
somehow it
You
cuts
never
out a lot of.
listen to me.
I said no.
I was like, what? I already answered. What do you want from me?
Okay. Zoya and your owl.
Well, the owl will just support the next hit on, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, the closer one.
And you?
And I will... Wait. I will use my bonus action to dash. 65... Whoops. Here. 65. And I will attack the one right in front of me with Booming Blade and the Rapier.
I hope those dwarves
Yeah.
don't see us.
Well, they may be friendly. You don't know.
I highly doubt that.
Same.
25 to hit.
That hits.
So it's 21 piercing and 2 thunder. Then I will move here.
Okay. Good. Now, finally, Yagu's turn.
Okay.
You're the one causing all the trouble.
Look, shut up. Um, okay, I run up to it and I start bonking it with my stick. Where's my stick? Where's my stick?
The stick.
Stick.
Can I? Won't let it won't roll it again.
Mystique.
Why won't it let me
It's
roll with my stick? Have I? Ah, there we go. Nope, it still won't let me roll it. Great. That's annoying. Okay, just roll the normal force then. Well,
Alright, that's a hit. That's not a hit.
and a punch.
Okay.
Up.
You start to swirl your staff around and manage to hit Dexorn once. And it does 5 damage. Alright. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Good. Esmeralda.
Esmeralda will move here. And will aid Yagu in his next hit.
Good. Alright. Then, the Xorn, eager to retaliate for this beating that he just received, starts moving his 3 arms towards Yagu, trying to attack him. And is... what's your armor class right now?
18.
18. Is hitting you 2 times for a total of 17 damage,
Okay.
and follows that up with a bite for another 13 damage.
Okay.
The other one then moves 1 square closer and does the same to you, ignoring Esmeralda, since she is not having any precious metals. Alright. That is 3 hits from the claws this time. For 24 damage, following it up with another bite
I'm going to get insta-killed.
for 14 damage.
Yep.
You did?
Yeah,
Good.
I
-2.
did it.
Good, he said.
Yeah, nice.
Oh no.
All right. Then with this, it is Elasha's turn.
I was hoping you would also come back and let them come a little closer to us. Well, now I'm a little bit too far away. And I can only move 30. So I will do that, move there, and then I will use... Where is it? My healing word on Yagu. Well, for 9 HP.
Which just means I go back to 1, right?
Correct. Well, you avoid the death saving throw, so there's that.
Yeah.
Let's maybe not start the first session of the year with a death.
Would be interesting.
Okay, so he's only at 1 now.
Yes.
I think.
Stabilizing and putting him back into consciousness.
Okay,
So-
then I would have only used the first level one. I somehow had in mind that we did that a little bit differently.
I actually can't remember it, but let's go with it like this right now. So
All right, sure. Then I would cast it at the first level. There's
Okay.
no use using a higher one. And that's basically all I could do right now, unless you would let me attack with the crossbow and shoot at this guy.
no. I mean, casting is an action. And crossbowing.
It's a bonus action.
That cast is a bonus action.
Yes,
Well,
the
in this
healing word
case-
is a bonus.
In this case, you still have an action.
Right, then I will do that.
Ooh.
This is everybody is kung fu fighting this year now. Okay, starts great.
Except me.
Well, except the actual monk, yeah.
Well, then it's 10 plus 1 damage.
Plus 5.
Yeah, with the
So,
divine strike crits as
16.
well?
I guess so, actually. I mean, it's 11 plus the divine strike. If it's crit, then the divine strike
16.
crits as well. I mean, we were talking about a 4 damage difference there, so 16, huh?
Yeah. On that right guy.
On the right guy.
Yes,
the
the one that I
the
already
right
hit
guy.
really bad.
16, yes. Then in this case, he is still standing. He is still standing, but badly hurt. And statue turn?
Yeah.
Good. Alisa.
Lisa.
At least I would do the same thing as before. She will just fire her shots at that one Xorn there. Badonk.
The first one actually misses
And
and impacts into the wall.
Badonk.
The second one as well. Is that it?
Yes, that is it.
Okay. Owl and Zoya.
I can't stand on either of those two spots, right? Where Esmeralda and
Well,
Jaguar at the moment.
no.
All right. Well, I will help out with this one, and I will shoot it with the crossbow.
The big one, the one to the left.
Which one? Yeah, the one I already attacked.
All
19
right.
to hit.
It's hitting.
It's 19 damage.
Good.
So a bonus action, I will give Yagu Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Yagu feels very inspired by your comforting words, or whatever you do
Yagu
to inspire
feels-
him.
Very unsure of what to do with
You
his
gently
inspiration.
kiss his shoulder.
Well, it's the
Uh,
You
It's
can use it on an
really
attack roll.
Mwah.
Hmm?
You can use it on an attack roll.
Well, first I would get the fuck out of there.
Yes, that is a good idea. Okay, so I can let me check. Okay, so I can do 2 attacks. I can bonk the guy in front of me twice. That is my bonking stick.
A
Yes.
bonking
Oh.
stick.
Okay, you start
Wait.
getting up to your feet again because you were knocked prone, and then start swinging your staff. The first attack attempt misses.
Okay, I use the inspiration die on the second one.
Okay, then roll your inspiration dice. Alright, the second attack hits. In this case, you feel very inspired and you actually do some damage. In this case, 8 points.
Okay, I use a key to try to stun it,
Alright.
which is DC 14 Constitution.
Which it makes.
And
Does
I
not
also
seem to be
used-
affected.
And I also use a key to GTFO.
Alright. You GTFO out of there. Very good idea. And with that, it is Esmeralda's turn.
That's rather back up because I don't know.
Okay. So
It's back
disengaging,
in there.
disengaging it is.
Yes.
Alright. Then, time for the Xorns. This one here still sees a chance to get some precious metals out from your bodies there. And the other one is sniffing in the air and sees a lot of valuable in Zoya's pocket. Moves up, and both of
No.
them then start the clawing at Zoya. The first one, what is your armor class? 16, right? Okay, the first one hits you 2 times for a total of 12 and follows that up with a bite. That misses you.
Okay, wait. Does it hit me twice?
Yes.
Because I will uncanny dodge 1.
Alright. That makes it then, what did I say, 12? That makes it 10 instead of 12 damage in total. Alright, the bite then misses you. The second Xorn tries to do the same and get some of your precious coins. Hits you 3 times with its claws.
Uh-oh.
Coins are a lie. Leave me alone.
And then that makes it 14 plus 6 is 20 plus 11 is 31 in total. Got it?
Yes.
Good. And with that, it is Elasha's turn.
All right, real quick, that is my racial trait. When I score a critical hit
Your
with a
racism.
melee,
trait.
melee weapon, doesn't say the same.
No, it's only working for melee.
Yeah, because in D&D Beyond, if I read it, when you score a critical hit, roll one of the dice an additional time, and only if I put it in here, it says with a melee weapon. Okay,
Interesting.
because I just thought that I forgot to add those.
No, it actually
Never.
makes sense with melee weapons.
Yes, but it was only was not shown like that in the. All right, cool. Then I guess this guy right in front of me is hurt the most,
Yes.
right? Then I will do hitting of with my warhammer on that guy.
That is a miss, unfortunately. The Xorn dodges your warhammer.
That is very unfortunate. And well, Soya should be able to GTFO, and I will then use my spiritual weapon
Okay.
with an 8, which probably misses, but I would
Yes, it
place
misses.
it down here.
Okay, then let me place a second Elasha down there. Give it the tool sign. There is your spiritual weapon. Okay, I guess that's your turn.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Alyssa, what can you do to save your friends?
I can do finger guns.
Sounds
can
very
dance.
constructive, but actually it's the best you can do, probably. Then
Yes.
commence the blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting,
And
and
both
I poop
again,
on the field.
and exactly, both again Mystic Sorns. They have very resilient skin. And you see the first blast impacting the Xorn, but it's just shaking the magic off it as would be nothing. And the second one misses. Anything else? I guess that was a no that I
no.
didn't hear. Oh, okay, good.
No.
Zoya and Owl.
I will help out with this one, and I will attack that one with booming blade and the short sword.
Hmm.
Uh, 26 to hit.
That actually hits.
Wait, it rolled only one. 3d6. So it's 25 piercing, 11 poison, and 7 thunder.
Alright. You manage to put that Xorn down. You stick the short sword directly into one of its, you guess, eye. Hard to say. And it falls to the ground and stops moving.
I'll attack the other one with the other short sword.
Good. That is a miss.
14.
Okay, being so happy about your success on the first Xorn, you did not hit the second one.
So I don't care. Just need to hit it. That's it.
Alright. Now, Yagu.
Mhm. I don't want to go any closer. So, um, oh, without getting any closer, I can use Sacred Flame, I guess. So I can do this.
Alright, dexterity saving throw. Here it comes. And it fails. So it's 13 damage from a sacred flame. That's your first use of cleric spells,
A
right?
spell. Yes, indeed.
Yay! Alright. And this one also dies. No Xorns anymore. Initiative is done. It's over.
Okay.
Good.
Well, the dwarves are just staring at us?
The dwarves did not notice you. You
Oh.
have no idea what their deal is so far.
Okay.
And I don't want to find out right now.
Nope, that's a good idea.
Alright, so you're backing off there. That is a perfect opportunity to do a little break.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then let's meet up shortly after 4 o'clock. That gives you around 15 minutes break.
Yay.
So then stream break scene there. Let me double check if that actually worked. There was a network error. Please try again. There was a network error. Please try again. Test, test. Just checking if the audio gets transmitted through the stream. But it doesn't seem to be like that. Okay. Just checking if the audio gets transmitted through the stream. No, it's actually transmitting. So wait, I have to mute this, that, and that. we're back.
Let's get it on.
We're back. Oh shit.
And we're back.
Let's get it on.
We're back.
Okay. The dwarves haven't noticed, you said, right?
Doesn't seem so.
Okay.
Apparently, they did not notice you.
So I say we just, sneak back to where we wanted to go. You know.
Should we touch up?
Well,
At least, maybe.
I don't need patching up, but the ones that do need
I need
should.
some patching up.
I could use some patching up too.
You can go
Yeah.
patch up, and I will just look around corners and stuff really sneakily.
Well, thing is, I mean, if I have to heal up Yagu to full HP, it takes a lot of spell slots.
I can use some of my healing on myself. That's fine, but
We can use we can take a short rest, I think.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to suggest.
Ah. Ooh,
Maybe it would
okay.
be wise.
I see there. This is probably a rubble, so maybe there's more of these rock, metal, diamond chompers
Zorns.
that have busted through the wall there, so maybe we should be cautious. And there's also 2 closed doors.
That is correct.
Like, we could open one of the doors to see if there's a room that we could be safe in. You
Well,
know?
we still have that portal room down there, which didn't seem to be any hostile, or not hostile in any way.
Group? I think
That
that
room
was,
sounds different.
Blah.
That was probably some kind of question.
Yes.
Do you want
Yes.
to go back there?
I think that room should be safer.
The problem is, any other room that we open now might have some surprises. And
If
the
we-
other room, we already
you-
know what's in there.
If we
Or-
want a short rest, our safest option is to head back to the portal and go back to the 6th floor.
Well, that's another option, I guess.
Because there's still a chimera unaccounted for.
Okay, but the chimera count doesn't really fit through the small doors.
True.
True.
So then we can just camp out in the room of the statues, I guess.
Or there was the library up here that didn't seem to have any magical thing going on. So it only has one entrance, and we should be able to see if something approaches.
Could also just be in the donkey room.
What activates the donkeys, though?
Well, probably nothing as long as you don't do anything.
The donkey dance.
Instead of dance monkey, it's dance donkey.
Well, I mean, we could retreat down here, and since I don't really have anything to replenish right now, or can't replenish anything short rest, yeah, I could stand guard at the entrance. The door.
Could do that. And we don't risk the donkeys potentially jumping us for no reason.
If they do, I'm in front.
Death by getting jumped by donkeys.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Maybe they smell your 1 HP.
I can definitely understand Nick's fear of getting attacked by donkeys. There probably are quite a lot in Greece. And apparently
know.
they are named after the Apollo mission, all of them, in numbers.
Is
Yeah.
that some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand? Or
Mm.
not?
The donkeys in the room here?
No, there are no donkeys in that room down there.
No, I mean in this one.
Yes. What about
All
them?
right. No, you said apparently they're named after the Apollo mission.
No,
or
no, no. That's a general rule
What?
for Greece donkeys. They're all named
Oh.
after the Apollo mission, from Apollo 1 to 13 and so on. You know.
But why?
But they have more than 13 Apollo.
I show you later why.
Okay.
Some people might understand the joke, others don't. As it seems you all
I
don't.
mean, there's a god that's called
I didn't
Apollo.
understand
and
what
he
you
has,
if you
like,
said the donkeys
tail.
in here or you meant the donkeys in Greece.
No, the donkeys in Greece.
I
Yeah.
was confused.
Don't worry.
But,
So all into the
short
room.
rest.
Boop.
Yes. I just want to
All right. Yes. Sorry. Elisha, you notice that there is another mechanism on the other side of that wall.
Maybe we can close the door.
Only one way to find out.
All right, I'm gonna press it, and if they start coming to life, then
No,
What if
the
then we
donkeys
can't open
still
it
don't
anymore?
care for the mechanism that you push there. And indeed, the wall slides back into place, and you're now alone in that dark room. But since you all have dark vision, it's not a big deal.
and I have my trusty stone, my light stone with me that I take out and give light.
That makes
yes,
the whole
and the
scene
candle.
even, yeah,
Romantic?
hopefully romantic and not creepy at all. So as you spread out in the room there to find a spot where you can start patching up your wounds, one of your flying beasts comes closer to the gate, and actually the gate activates.
Well,
Interesting.
Oh. What?
Well,
Wait.
Who got
wait.
close to the gate? Flying beast?
Yes, either
Esmeralda
either
or-
Esmeralda or the
Okay.
owl. Yes.
What?
okay. That's interesting.
And it didn't activate when we closed the door.
No.
It only activated when one of the flying thingies came close.
Yes.
Guess we call the familiars back to see if that's what activates the.
we still don't know what floor we're on, right?
I don't think so.
So, if we are on the 6th floor, then this goes either to 4, 2, or 3. If we're on the 2nd or 4th floor, okay. Or 3rd floor, it goes to 6.
Maybe somebody else should take a look at the gate map.
No?
By the way, in the obsidian thingy, I made another entry on the item section with a collection of portal information.
Cool.
So if we find any, then we can write it down on what level it was, where approximately it was,
nice.
and how to activate it.
So we were on 5, then we took a portal, which is either brought us to 3 or 2 or 6.
Yeah.
From
Did we
6,
Did we
most
skip
portals-
one? I think we skipped one of the floors, right?
I
Do we
don't
skip a
know.
floor?
Maybe.
I think we went from 1 to 2, and then from there we went straight.
No, we did go
So
through
we went to
3.
level 3. Level 3 was where
Oh.
was Trissa.
Yes.
How could you forget Trissa?
Well, I could never forget Trissa, but I could forget the floor she was on.
So here's the thing: if 5 took us to 3, then this is definitely bring us to 6. If 5 took us to 2, then it's a 50-50 where we're gonna go to 4 or 6. And if it took us to 6, then we're going backwards. Because we can't activate anything in 6 that brings us forward.
Through that. Okay, and now that we have called back the familiars, Did the portal close now after like a minute or something?
Yes,
Or
after a minute, the portal then again closes after you called back the familiars.
send them there again.
I suggest we take a rest and then we see where this portal leads, because if we find where this portal goes, then we can
Yeah.
likely find, generally speaking, which portals we have found.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like we should patch up before we venture further in any direction, because like it would be nice to have everyone in a usable state.
Fighting shape.
That would be
Yes.
very nice indeed.
Okay then. So we take a rest here?
Yeah.
Well then, do your short resting.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I do not have that many hit points. I have 1. So then, short rest. Oh my god,
What?
my rolls.
Yeah. Low average so far. The next ones will be better. I can sense it. What?
Continues to roll
3
two
ones.
more ones. Nice.
Hilarious. Yeah, well, it seems that Yagu's wounds have difficulties to close. And it
I
continues to
rolled
be so.
4 ones. 9
11
dice.
hit points with 6 dice.
Ah!
Well, I mean,
Okay.
at least there was an 8.
Yep, that's something. So I guess I'm gonna have to cast a few spells as well, just to be sure. Okay, that's good.
I mean, I can help you out as well. That's not the problem. Before you use up all your slots.
Well, I mean, my spells are less important than yours.
I mean, don't we have potions?
We do.
I mean, yeah, but if we can heal out of combat without using the potions, potions are far more valuable. Like,
True.
I don't have any potions. Well, I don't have any greater potions. I have one potion of healing left.
it's fine. It's fine. I'm in an okay health total, so we're good.
Well, I mean, we don't know what we will encounter, so check real quick. I could give you all of us 15 temporary hit points for 8 hours.
I mean, you can, but I don't know if we need them.
Well, hit points are hit points, right?
True.
Yeah. Pretty important. Yeah, let's do that. I will use a we'll use a 4th level for that. And you all get 15 temporary hit points.
Woohoo.
Hey, thank you.
66 plus 15. 67, 81. Oh, I'm so good. So
Nice.
good in mathematics.
You're so good you should actually do more math.
No. How dare you try to make me do math?
Quick math.
Well, don't do math.
I wasn't planning on, but thanks for the tip.
Well, I
I-
mean, we
I-
got
I'm-
some cooking supplies at our place now, so
Math.
Not sure if anyone ever planned on doing math, but here we are.
Well, you think they accidentally took math?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna
it
eat
is-
this candy. Oh
It is
no, it was math.
actually yes.
Oh shit.
This is the story of a lot of addicts actually. I'm not even kidding there right now.
Yeah, probably because their parents had something that they
Or
were
a friend.
consuming. Yeah. And they were like, huh, neat.
Anyway, let's not elaborate on our
On math.
non-existent drug experiences. Good. So you did an hour of resting and patching yourself up, undisturbed, in this very silent room. And now, what you want to do?
We send the familiars back out so the portal opens back out, or we explore this here, like the floor we are already on.
I
more.
tried. Yagu, you get another 5.
Yay.
Well, you're definitely all more proficient in damage dealing than healing.
Well, I'm not a life cleric.
True. Good. So, opening the portal or not opening the portal? I already activated the sound, so please open the portal.
Well, I guess we can take a look.
Oh, I knew I
think-
was missing something. The sound was missing.
Yeah, I figured like after like half an hour or something, I figured that, oh no, we did have something for sound.
Oh, I did open it, but it closed when my PC randomly shut down. I forgot to reopen it.
Peace.
Interesting.
Then in this case, I need to restart the current sound set. Then
Oh, that's a cute bug.
Not a cute bug. It's definitely not a cute bug if you know what it does.
That's a cute bug.
What does
I
it
don't
do?
know what it does.
It eats rock.
It's very annoying. I had that in one of the games I DM'd. And
It still is a cute bug.
anyway,
Big.
yeah, no, it's not.
Alright.
Fighting that thing is definitely not fun. Can guarantee you that. Had my experiences with them as well. Anyway, so now opening the portal or not opening the portal?
Opening the
Say
portal.
nah. And
All
just
right.
stay on the floor.
And roll in the dust.
Yeah.
All right. So you then send the familiar again to the portal, and it opens. And shows you the same scenery. You again have a magical portal in that arc in the wall that shows you blue swirls, but nothing on the other side.
so either Alyssa or I should go and check because we both have a familiar that flies, and we can reopen the portal if someone gets stuck on the other side.
Yeah.
And if it works like the other portal, we might need a flying familiar to come back.
Yeah. Well,
So
we could just send in the familiars.
I don't know if the connection to the familiar still stays though. Like,
Uh,
because it will probably be more than 100 feet, even if there's a portal.
You would have to stick your head through, so you're still
Yeah.
in the room.
But we can do the thing that I wanted to do earlier. So I'm gonna stick the head of the familiar through the portal. So I'm still holding the familiar, and then look through the familiar.
okay. Well then.
uh-huh.
I mean, since you can't move, I could hold the familiar for you.
I can't see and I can't hear and I can't see while I look through the familiar, but I can move.
No, but you yourself, if you hold the familiar. Anyway, just go for it.
All right then. Let me quickly describe what your familiar sees on the other side. That is
On
the area.
the other side.
Need to flip some pages. Thank God I have this as a book. Otherwise it would give me a headache. Alright. You see a rather small room, about 20 times 25 feet, that is completely dark. Thank God your familiar has dark vision. And you are looking directly at a door on the other side of the portal. And then, what else is in the room? Familiar can't make anything else in the room. Nothing that is directly giving you a hint of where exactly you are and what you're looking at.
Okay. It looks probably like it could be another hidden room like this one, or just like a normal small room. We don't know what it looks like on the other side. I tell you guys what's behind. I take back the familiar and I tell you guys what I see on the other side.
Okay.
So there seems to be another small room. Couldn't really see anything from my perspective, but yeah, we could potentially find out by stepping out of the door.
What do you suggest we should do?
We have two options. We can continue exploring here and come back, and then go through the portal, or we can go through the portal, explore there, and then come back, continue exploring here.
They say we finish here first because the other thing doesn't really make sense. To me.
I suggest if we can take a quick look in our portal without exploring, see if we can instantly recognize what floor it is. If we can't, then let's continue here. It's worth a look. Doesn't cost anything.
Is that the plan?
We can do that.
I guess you.
Alright, then let me commence the copying of the tokens.
So before we all go through there, I think we should try and figure out if we can come back.
Oh, like last time, yeah.
Yeah, so either Alyssa or I should go over, then we step aside, see if the portal closes, and figure out if it can be opened from the other side.
Yep, fair enough.
Okay.
It would be hilarious if you would need a non-flying familiar on the other side.
Which is
change it.
no problem for
We can
Zoya,
change-
basically. Yeah.
We can
Yeah, but
change how
still.
the familiar look like. Yeah, it takes an hour, but that's doable.
Yeah.
So do
Because
you want to
last
go
time
and
you
check,
had to
or
dance
should I
the
go and
other way
check?
around.
Yeah. Tell me, who goes?
Do you want to go, or should I go, Alyssa?
You go.
Okay. I take the familiar and I step to the other side.
Alright, then this may take a minute to do. You will be ending up in... Where's the room? Show me the way.
To fucking Victory Town. All the way.
All right. So it took about a minute for the other portal to close.
Yes,
Although
same
if we
goes
step
for this
back,
one.
if we stay back, it seemed like it would close, right? If we don't have the familiar. Anyway, like, if I
I'm not
can't
sure if I
come back-
understand the question.
No, I thought that if the familiar is not next to the portal, it closes automatically.
Aha.
The flying one.
Yeah. I mean, it closes...
Anyway,
Yes.
if it takes a minute, it takes a minute. If I don't come back in latest 5 minutes, open the portal on this side.
Okay.
Alright, so you step through the portal.
Collect my corpse.
You step through the portal, and it is... where is that actually? It's the center of the map. I think you found yourself, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's more the top leftish.
I need owl.
Yeah, just I
Will-
give you owl in a second. Don't worry. Let's just imagine she's there. Okay, so you start looking around there, and then wait. Now it's getting messy. All those things that I have here. No, wrong. Still wrong. This. And then... Eh. Good.
Rat.
All right. And then, out of nowhere, you get hit by a very big axe.
Move criminal.
At least it tries to. Let me quickly see if it does. Yes, it does. And
What?
Attached to something.
yes, the axe is attached to something, and you find it out as soon as you roll me your initiative.
Help. I want to see what is it. I can't roll I can't roll initiative for the owl if I don't have the owl.
Yeah, you.
Well,
Just-
I can.
just
It's just
roll
not in the
something.
turn.
Free assets. Where do I have my familiars and summons?
Accidentally,
There.
I accidentally rolled twice for myself. It's
Easy.
the first one.
Easy.
Indeed, the familia.
There you have a familiar. Let me give control. Controlled
Fami-
by
Yeah.
all players. Save.
Old players.
So, there you have an owl. And now I can roll my monster. After you got hit by the axe, for 14 damage, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that.
You didn't.
There go my temporary hit points, mostly.
Okay, you see that a monster steps out of invisibility. And it seems to be looking like a huge demon with wings and horns, green skin. And
Okay.
I show you it has some kind of a... I wouldn't say orc face, but actually an orc face. There you go. And it's a Nikoloth.
I'm offended.
Okay. Do I know anything about Nicholas?
Well, by the appearance, it's definitely a fiend. But right now, you have other things to think about.
Oh, it's a nya cloth.
Yeah. Okay. And that was the surprise round. And then, now, let's do the sorting. It goes same with the owl. And then attacks you again.
Oh no. Hope you will find the mangled Zoya.
The remain.
Corpse from the other side. It was meant as a joke.
All right. Roll
Okay.
again. Stupid roll 20. Okay. The first swing of the great axe hits you again for 16 damage this time, while the second one gives you a direct hit right onto your chest,
Oh no!
dealing 26 damage.
First. Where was the portal?
Directly here, basically there.
Okay.
All right, and with that, it has finished its turn, and it's time for the owl and you.
I will assist here with the attack of this bitch.
By
Then
the
I
way, there are
attack it.
no sounds transmitted through the portal.
Okay.
So the others have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Booming blade and the short sword.
Okay, that's a hit.
You hit. Hello.
And da-da-da. Okay. You're constantly
20.
breaking up, Zoya. I'm not sure if you just don't say anything
I
or
said-
if I don't
No,
hear
I
you.
said 22 to hit, and then I was waiting for you to reply if it is or
I
not.
said that's a hit.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Uh-huh.
And then okay, so it's. Let me just see what I. Where do I see it? Here? So it's 9 piercing plus 15. It's 24 piercing, and 5 thunder
Well, you start
plus
using
10.
your spells and hitting, and the only thing that you notice is that very little amount of blood is dripping out of the wound that you just made. And otherwise, the creature does not seem to be very much feeling anything of what you just did.
Even the 10 poison.
And the creature is actually smiling at you.
No, he likes it.
Oh no. Attack it again with the second short sword.
I only heard second short sword.
Yes, second attack. And that is unfortunately a miss.
Okay.
The creature,
Where
while
was
grinning at you, dodges your second attack.
Where was the portal again?
The portal is here to the southern wall.
Is it still open?
It
It isn't a minute yet.
No, it's still open.
Okay, bye. Oops.
All right.
That was
So you nope out of it and go through the portal.
yes.
Okay.
I need another break.
Let me actually see if that. That is funny.
The portal
That is-
didn't work.
No, the portal actually does work, but the problem is that Zoya can't reach it. While you try to step through the portal, the creature does something with its other hand and teleports you right back in front of it again.
Oh no.
Here because I hit it and I still have movement. And I'm gonna move through the fucking portal.
Alright, in this case, then now you suffer an opportunity attack.
No, I hit
No, for
it
the whole
in that
turn.
turn. I hit it for the turn.
Yeah,
That's
well,
your action, but it's still a turn.
well, you evaded
No, but-
once.
Well, let me just. When you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from the creature for the rest of the turn,
Ah, okay.
whether you hit
For
it
the
or
rest
not.
of the turn. Alright. Good. Alright, now you move through the portal.
What a day.
And that brings you... Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. That brings you back.
I'm gonna need another break. Let's sit down.
Oh, always with these old ladies. What did you see back there? What happened?
Minor illusion, and I show them what I saw. I'm not quite sure, but it looked like this, and it didn't seem to take damage.
Well, while you do your minor illusion, right in front of the portal,
Does the bitch come after me?
It comes.
your minor
Of course
illusion
the bitch
actually
comes.
gets very real and step through the portal.
Yeah.
Was it? Can
Yeah,
I
the
finish
map
my
is gray
movement when I
now.
see it in? Because I will move away from the entrance.
Well, you did just a minor illusion, so I'd say no.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And
it's
we
not an
give it
initiative though.
we give it a new initiative right now.
Okay. I just whoops. I just
And
have to move it quickly so I can roll both.
so everybody, please roll me an initiative.
1 second, because Roll20 decided it wanted to crash.
Maybe the map
I
is
had to
just weird,
restart
but
my
the-
Roll20 as well.
I'm gonna just refresh.
No, that's the wrong battle. This battle.
Jeez. Did I? Can you roll, please?
So wait, this one is the this is the old one. This one goes away.
Oh, that's the text. The
And
lighting.
you still have the same initiative, right, Zoya? No, you have a 2. For the owl is a 2.
Yes, and for my, I rolled again because I thought it started new initiative.
Uh-huh.
But it's up to you. If you
Yeah,
want
no,
to give
it's-
me the same initiative, I can keep the same
I see
initiative
just
I had.
2 times the 16 at the end of the day, so and you had a 16 on the last fight as well, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's have this like that.
Wait,
Then
what
there
is
is
on the
Marshalls
owl
there.
if you want me to keep the same? Let's see. If the light, okay, light works now.
Good. Then descending. All right, Yagu, you're the first one to react in shock of that big, huge fiend that walks through the portal.
Am I getting pushed back, or am I just in them?
No, you're getting pushed back. I just I wanted to try to move you, but I can't. There. Thank you. Okay, Yagu is starting to swirl its quarterstaff and hits the second swing and backs it up with some claws that also hit.
Okay, I try to stun it with the bomb from the staff.
And okay, that's a con save, right?
Yes, 14.
All right. No, it's not taking any bullshit from you.
Okay, but I try to stun it again with the claws then.
Nope.
Sounds
still
like
not,
it hasn't eaten in years.
Still not taking it.
They were like, it's fine. By the way, the staff attacks count as magical.
Yeah. I have that in mind since your staff is still not working as it's supposed to do. I have that. Good. All right. Is that it?
Yeah. That's it. Yes.
Okay. Then.
My punches are also magical.
Yes, I know. Then Zoya, you already know what's what.
I am gonna stab it with booming blade and the vicious rapier.
Good. That's
Ooh.
definitely a hit.
Okay, I will reroll the 1 from. I will reroll the 1d8 for the thunder damage, and it's 5.
All right.
So it's 14 plus 12, 26, 36 piercing, 5 thunder.
All
Wait,
right.
there's a-
Good. The demon is still smiling at you, and all of your attacks did very little to it.
Wait, it's 8. That's sneak attack. There's more. There's another 13 that I didn't see. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna move out of there. I'm gonna move here. Sorry, Elasha, but you seem to do a lot better than I am.
Well, don't worry, that's my job. Take
Wait,
the hit.
I think I had 16 HP left. I modified it on the other token and I didn't change it in Beyond yet, but I think it was 16.
Yeah, 16 or 15, something like
Good thing you had those temporary hit points, huh?
that. Oh yeah. I
Just at 1 HP.
Yes.
Good.
I moved behind you, Agul, because you're better at that, you know.
Taking the
And-
disengage.
Yes. That means I can't attack in this round, right?
Yeah, it's an action for you.
Yeah. I don't have any bonus actions, so that's it.
Okay. Well, then, since the only thing that this thing can do right now is literally attacking the only target in front of it, and it's again Yagu. Why is it always Yagu?
Of course.
Big target.
You're bigger.
No, it actually does not do that. It blinks out of existence and reappears directly here and
I
hits,
just fucking hate Zoya.
tries to hit Zoya with the great axe again.
That's 14 thunder damage.
Actually not.
Well, I don't know if he gets them or not, but in theory,
In theory, yes. But he, as mentioned, nothing that you actually do except from really stabbing him does a lot to him. And he hits you with the great axe for 18 damage.
but you said the normal sword didn't do him much damage. Then I switched to the magical sword, and then it did even less damage.
No, not less, but still not much. You got the 18?
18 damage?
Yes.
Yes, by me.
By Zoya. He then
got-
laughs and turns to Elasha. But it is Esmeralda's turn first.
Esmeralda flies up next to Elasha and aids in her next attack.
Good. Then, Elasha, your turn.
Alrighty. I will. I mean, I have to get Zoya up. So first off, I will use as a bonus action my healing word on Zoya to bring her hopefully back to 1 HP.
Yep.
And then I will basically use just my Warhammer, and because of the helping, I have advantage, right?
Yeah, you're getting helped by Esmeralda.
Indeed.
That is a
20,
hit.
but not enough.
Yes, that is still a hit. Very nice.
That's 8 plus 7 damage, plus I am going to use 1 charge of my Channel Divinity to do an extra 23 points of necrotic damage, ignoring resist.
Okay, now the beast is actually starting to scream in pain by everything you just did. 23 you said, right?
23, yeah.
Okie doke.
And yeah, that's it
Okay.
for me.
Then now Owl.
Will help the next attack on it,
Okay.
and then fly somewhere here.
Okay. Yagu.
I'm just gonna have to move my. No, wait. I'm gonna move you right back, Lasha.
This is like one of those shuffle puzzles where you just have one square. So, Yagu, your turn.
I continue bonking him with my stick.
You should definitely learn some new tricks.
I should definitely learn some new tricks, but I don't have any spell slots right now, so no new tricks.
Okay, the first
Portals
swing
don't learn new
misses the quite big creature, but you manage to land the second one, and the
Almost
claws
crit.
also hit.
Okay, I keep trying to stun it.
Let me quickly do some calculations. And then it does a con save. Once or twice?
Once first, and then I can try
Okay.
again.
It's still unaffected. It's not
This
choosing
thing's harder to
not
stun than the aboleth.
So
Again?
you use the second one? Okay.
Yes.
It's still nothing.
Ah, great.
Probably has a higher modifier than 14.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, Zoya, your turn. Prone on the ground.
Die.
My turn.
Oh, did I
It
skip
says
you?
it's my turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then let's do Alyssa first.
I'm not in the initiative anymore. I'm just gonna roll and
Yeah, we had both
Got it.
the same number anyway, so
yeah, no, it's more like I'm gonna roll again so I can put myself
yeah.
in the
God damn it, really?
turn order. Okay.
You should be in the
I
turn
just
order.
cheated.
I see you in the turn order.
I
I
don't.
I
Oh,
didn't.
now I do.
Well, now she is again.
I just Eldritch Blast.
So now it should be corrected. Okay, you Eldritch Blasto.
Yes.
The first, and both of them hit. Really nice.
Yes. Yes.
And that is a total of 23 damage.
23 damage.
Alright. Very good. The creature now is actually having huge wounds in its body and is screaming in pain. And with that, it is Zoya's turn.
Invisibility on myself, and then I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Good.
Bye, bitch.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. The creature then uses another teleport and leaves the room through the portal. Flush.
Oh, so he teleported like over here and just
Away.
went through the portal.
You actually can't really see
We
it.
saw that.
No, you just saw that it disappeared, basically, and it's not nowhere appearing anywhere in the room. So probably through the portal.
Yeah, because the door was still closed.
Correct.
Right?
So you
Oh.
are alone now, but the portal is still open.
I guess
Okay.
Zoya doesn't want to go there right now. We should
I will
maybe-
move over here so that my familiar is not close to the thingy.
Well, did you come out
Yes,
of
I may just
invisibility?
move Esmeralda away.
No, I will come out of invisibility when the portal is closed, but I will tell you guys what I'm doing.
Okay, you
Alright.
move your familiars away from the portal, and
Oh.
after a minute it shuts.
Well,
Okay. Then
Oh,
I
yeah.
drop invisibility. It wasn't
sorry, what
visible.
was that?
I have no clue. It wasn't visible. It didn't. It hit me and I didn't have time to react, and it didn't seem to make him any damage. I didn't think it would follow me through the portal.
Well, I mean, when you came back, you were pretty beaten up. So I think it was.
I am still pretty bitten up.
Oh yeah, true that. But I guess you were lucky to make it back. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe in the future we probably need to decide and move as a group, or at least not completely alone.
Probably someone else should have joined me, and just like so we have at least 2 people.
Yep.
Alyssa, you actually know
On
a thing or
both
two
sides.
about those kind of creatures.
Ooh. Well, I guess I do tell them. Wait, do I roll history or arcana, or do I just know?
No, you just know.
Okay.
That
you
looked
just
like
know.
a variant of Yugolovs that are spawns of Gehenna and mostly work as mercenaries in serving other higher demons. Definitely coming from the lower planes of the abyss. And it's widely believed that Asmodeus, Lord of the Nine Hells, commissioned the creation of Yugolos.
Yes, I do tell you all of that because I definitely knew that.
So do you know why we weren't able to do it almost any damage?
Seem to be impressed at all.
Well, now, if you want to dig deeper in knowledge about that, you actually have to do me an Arcana check.
I can do it there.
Good enough. Alright, since they are fiends, they are quite resistant and even immune to certain conditions, like cold, fire, lightning, bludgeon damage, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks, as well as acid and poisoned. So basically, yeah, anything else other than hitting it with magic weapons does not really work against them.
Why didn't my magic weapon do him damage?
Well, it did, but just the damage. Not the cold, not the thunder, not the poison, not the anything else.
But most of the damage up on was from
Yeah, you did some damage.
piercing. Okay.
Does my
No, just because it sounded like it wasn't. It
Well,
wasn't
the only
much
the
from-
one of the few things that is not on that list of resistances and immunities is actually radiant or necrotic.
and I bypass resistance anyway. So if it's immune, then it's only resistant against, right?
And if it's resistant, then it's doing the full damage.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, who would have guessed that clerics are the arch enemies of fiends and demons? Hua, hua, hua.
No one. I'm surprised.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Like at all.
So, well, there's that.
Well,
Jump scare.
yeah,
Where?
quite
Where?
jump scare. Well, I guess we don't use that portal now again.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Hmm. And so yeah, by the way, I healed you for 17 HP.
Oh, perfect. Thanks. How much? 16 or 17?
17.
Okay. So I go back to 18.
And I mean, I could heal you more. Damn it, spell slot. Well, yeah, I guess. There you go, another 21.
Thanks.
Average?
For 4th level? Yeah, that's pretty average.
48.
Yeah, that's a pretty average score what you got there. 3,
That's
5,
a little bit
4, 6.
above
Yeah,
average,
yeah, it's
slightly.
the average on a D8 is 4, so the 3
I
and the
don't know
5
how to-
equalize each other, then there's another 4, and it's 2 points above average.
Stop the rune boon. I'm not sure how to get rid of it.
You should be able to remove it if you right-click it.
If I
You-
right click it, it opens like the menu like it opens in the browser.
Uh-huh, okay.
But probably you
I
should
can
be able
steal
to
it from you.
steal it. No, but Bas should be able to steal it, right? And then
No, I
remove
actually
it.
can't. It's just not giving me any menu apart from the browser menu on right click. Yeah, that's
Right.
interesting.
Oh, okay.
Ah, you just
That
shared it
wasn't the
with
plan.
everybody. Good. Yes. Now there's the rune.
No,
So for everybody to
it-
see, that's what it looks like actually. So
I only.
can't see it.
It's
I-
like
Like on
behind
what?
the.
Yeah, it's
It's
behind
behind
the
the-
floor.
shadow. What? It's on the floor. It's
What
like on the
is this?
floor.
the no, but I
how-
think I can. Okay, it's gone
Interesting.
now. If I drop it on the map and then delete it, it's gone.
ah, good. Okay.
So that works.
Perfect. Good. Now, what does that tell you about the floors that you discovered so far?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
Never
Does
did
it?
Zoya see something familiar in that room?
Not familiar. Definitely not. And the architecture was also pretty much unknown. Was this
Good luck.
time no real distinctive architecture that you could make out. So it's not dwarvish because dwarves used to decorate their walls with all kind of runes.
Also kind of busy.
And also she was kind of busy. Yes.
Well, if we assume that was 6, then we're either in 2 or 3 now. Doesn't narrow it down much, but
Find out if we're on level 2. I think you do. Do you have locate object?
Only creature.
Only creature. Okay.
how big is the radius of locate creature? Because if we can locate the goblins,
1,000 feet.
so if
Yeah,
we
we
can
could-
locate
we
the
could try-
goblins,
We could try to locate Snuggles.
yeah.
Then we know if we're on level 2.
Yeah, it's 1,000 feet. But
Or level 3.
sorry, come again?
We can try to locate Snuggles. That would be level 2, or Pumpkin would be on level 3.
Well, I mean, 1,000 feet is like 305 meters. So it's not.
Is it an aura or like a sphere? Because if it's a level
just-
below us, maybe we could still.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's the thing. I don't really know.
It's not specified,
work.
but it would actually be a sphere. That would
Okay.
make more sense, to be honest.
Yeah, because if you're
And,
looking for someone in like a tower or something, then
yeah,
it makes
correct.
sense that you
Exactly.
go up there.
He's not on your eye level.
Imagine
So
you're like
1,000
a
feet, you said,
dwarf
huh?
and you're searching for
Yeah.
Goliath. Hey, he's not on your eye level. You can't see him.
Or someone can just hide from you by laying on the floor.
So do you actually cast it or not?
Well, I mean, the
We
question
don't
now
have to
is,
go. We don't have to go and find them. We just need to know actually if they are close, right?
yeah, I mean, if I do that now, then I would use up my, where is it? My last 4th level spell slot.
We could do
And-
is locate it, figure out if we can even sense it, and then go back to through the portal we came from. And then come again when we have our resources back.
Well, that makes sense. So want to go for level 3 or 2? What was it? 3 was Sniggles?
No, 3
Or
was pumpkin.
The other way around. Oh yeah, Pumpkin.
Snuggles and Sniggles were both on level 2.
Right, they were
And-
at the bazaar.
Pumpkin or any of, I don't know, the bugbears were on
Yeah, for example, Asrock.
level 3. Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, I mean, if we are on level 6 right now, then we probably would be way too far away.
Yeah, but
And if we are on 2 or 3, then we would be close enough, maybe. But also then from 2 and 3, we could only go back to 5 or 4. Oh, all right. So I'm a little bit lost, so you can tell me what I should locate.
Well, what we have narrowed it down on what level we could be. I think it's level 2 or 3, right?
yeah, we know that level 3 was
We could be on level 6
dwarvish.
right now.
We could be on
Who
level
do
6
we
as
know
well.
in level 6?
I mean, from level 5, we could go to 2 or 3, but also to level 6.
Yes, but
And if
I
we were
mean-
on 2, then we would have had like another portal to go back to 5 or to level 4.
I think we should search for Snuggles. Because
Alright.
this here looks pretty much like level 2.
Snuggles it is then.
Okay, so you start to look out for one of the goblins that you encountered on level 2. And you barely notice the presence of Snuggles, roughly 900 feet above you.
So
Above us, so not left, not straight,
No, above you.
right? Probably. Okay.
Do we know approximately how much terrain there is between level 2 and level 3?
Between 2 and 3, not that much, since you walked down literally there by using some stairs.
That means we're probably on level 4 or 5.
no, we can't be on
So
4.
I think right now we are on
then
6.
we are on level 6. Which means that we somehow avoided the other bitch on either level 2 or level 3. Because it's the no, it could be level 4 as well.
No, we couldn't have gone to level 4 because 5 only goes 2, 3, and 6.
Yeah, but now we are on
If
6
we're on
because we
level
were on
6.
5 and then probably went down to level
Oh
6.
yeah, but you mean the portal could have gone to 4? Yeah, okay.
Yes, and the portal
Yeah.
could have gone to 2, 3, and 4.
Yes.
Yeah, and there were some places that we did not explore on level 4, so we don't know if there's any room there with the portal.
Skullport was not on the floor, right? Skullport was like something different.
It was in between.
Galpert is a separate thing.
Yes, Skullport does not count as a level.
Okay. But level 4 was like generally more of a cave level, I guess, right?
Yeah, so potentially level 2 or 3.
Yeah. All right, let me write that down real quick. All right, I'll note it down as, or I'm pretty sure that we are right now on level 6. And okay. Great. Well, well, our options right now is to try and scout this one out a little bit further. Go through the portal again and see where exactly we landed, and hoping we don't encounter like 5 of those.
How long does locate person last?
Good Good idea.
It's concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay, because in that case, I
So
would
if
say
you
we go
pop
back.
into the portal.
If we go back to level 5 and we go closer, then we know that we're on level 6.
Yes.
Because
by the
level
same
5
token,
would be higher.
By the same token, if we jump back into this portal and see what
Yeah,
happens, we also
but
And
have
it's
the rest of
either
it.
above us or below us.
But behind
Or on the
this
same.
portal is the stupid bitch.
Yes, exactly.
And
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
then
know
again,
if
if
we
it
want to
is a
risk
stupid
that.
thing.
Yeah, it bit me up quite rough. How did it look before it jumped out?
Pretty
didn't-
hurt.
It's
Okay,
green,
so
right? Or something.
It's
it
green,
was pretty
yes.
hurt. So we could try and go through the portal and then just
Try to finish it off.
finish it off.
Well, I mean, it can be invisible, so it
Yeah,
could
but I
hide.
know now. We know
the
that
ground.
now, so I can cast see invisibility before going through the portal.
All right. The other thing is, it should not hit me, or if I lose concentration. I mean, if I enter, then I should probably momentarily be able to sense the direction, I guess. And if it hits us after, or hits me after that, then it wouldn't be that big of a problem. I
I
hope.
say we either stay here or we go back all the way to the forest one. Because we're now getting like really intertwined and leaving a lot of things open. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of important to know what this
I
level is,
suggest
but then again, it also isn't. You know.
Well, I mean, if we go back to level 5 and we are closer, or I sense we are closer to Snuggles.
Well,
Sniggles.
both ways of triangulating what you're actually doing there right now is exactly that. Would work. You either get closer or you get further away. So
Although now it's pretty bitten up, so we could try and finish it off now. Then we don't
But
have
we-
to deal with it later when it's potentially back on full health.
well, Alyssa knows for a fact that fiends and stuff usually don't get finished off. They return to their original plane of existence.
Yes.
Well, as long
which
as
is good
they are
enough
not
for
here
us.
and we don't have to deal with them, it's fine.
Esmeralda
Well-
is also not very keen of meeting that thing again.
No. It's ugly Uncle Gary.
Yeah, basically that. It's the ugly pervert Uncle Gary.
I was expecting you to say Uncle Roger.
Uncle Gary, is that you? You don't look a day older than disgusting.
So that is how you greet your family. Okay.
Depends on the family.
All right, then I would suggest we go back to level 5.
Yeah.
And yeah, because if there are more of them, then we
can't
might be in
handle
trouble.
it.
Good thinking.
All right.
No, I don't want to copy donkeys.
Then
Why
yeah, I guess we open the
Sure.
door and move back.
Okay, so you
Start.
head back to the other portal, and will someone do me the performance, please? The weird dance.
Do the dance. Boop boop. Boop boop. Where is it?
Actually, rolling there is pointless since you can try as long as you want there to do the dance. But this one was exceptionally good.
Yes.
And you then move back to the forest. Scroll, scroll, scroll. And let me then, I quickly replace your tokens with the one that got beaten up. Deep, 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 deep. There you go. And then we also need our nice and comforting wood sounds back.
I'll be right back.
Good.
But the Chimera was nowhere to be seen, huh?
Correct. There was no chimera. In the meantime, you notice that
True.
the sun went down the artificial sky, and
Right.
it is night outside.
The map, it's loaded very badly. Oh my god, I have to restart.
That sounds like a good time to take a rest.
Yes.
Conveniently, it's night.
Also, but we still need to figure out whether we feel closer or further away now.
Oh yeah, right.
Right. You then concentrate again on your sense of direction. You can't switch the creature, right? While you.
I don't think so.
No. Okay. Well, you definitely got closer to him. About yeah, maybe about 50 feet.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay,
60.
So it's
So that was
definitely on level.
definitely
So it's
six,
definitely on
yeah.
level 6. Which means that the other one was either on level 2, 3, or 4.
Yep.
And probably we could exclude level 4 since it was the cavern / farming level.
Yep. I think so as well.
Yep.
So level 2 or level 3. Which leads to the question, would we have encountered this bitch earlier? Concerning.
Well,
Glad
I
we
mean,
didn't.
they can probably come in and go, or Alistair could just like add new toys.
That's fair. But still.
All right.
Good. Now, what's your plan?
What is the plan?
Yeah, actually,
it's
what
night?
is the plan?
It
It
is
is
to take
night,
a
yes.
I guess we have a rest and then figure out what to do in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, it would be probably a good idea to either just get rid of whatever is happening on this one, or we say we just ignore it and try to go further down, which we already did now, kinda. And from the map we got, there seemed to be a lot of portals on level 6.
Yes, most of which we can't access yet.
Yeah, but still, maybe we find at least some structures. Like, we just have to be look out for them.
We can find them even if we can't use them.
Yeah, exactly. Like this
And
one as well. It was like an arch or an arch, and
Ein Arsch.
an arch.
we find one to level 2, we can go and get the circlet of for Obaya. Then we have another.
Halo impact.
Then we have
Look,
another
I'm
item to
I'm
sell
dead.
when we go back. Because I hit that one in level 2.
And we could check back on what was his name? The Yek.
Yeah.
Yek.
Oh, yeah,
See
exactly.
what happened to Yek?
Yek, the not so tall anymore.
Yes, and not so handsome anymore.
He was very handsome as a human.
I'm sure he's forgiven us.
Forgotten us.
I mean,
How could he forget
I
us?
don't know if he ever figured out that it was us.
True.
Yeah.
Because he was batshit drunk.
Well,
Oh god, that's gonna be confusing because I'm a whammon now.
Well, I mean, obviously, he was not the only one who changed.
Yeah.
We can make Alyssa look like a human.
Nah, you don't need to.
Can make Elasha look like a human.
No need.
Why?
Because listen, no one will expect to be beaten up that violently by someone who like looks like smaller than Elasha.
Want to turn me into a gnome or something?
No. The thing is,
And I just beat everyone up and
it
lift them.
turned the circle of of human perfection. It turns you out like into this perfect
Oh,
looking
right.
human being. So
But it
usually
also changes your
it doesn't change your
mindset a
stats.
little bit, right?
I'm not sure.
I mean, I would think that it also has maybe even like a slight impact on your behavior, or but we
I think
don't know.
that might have just have been like a yak thing because he felt better as being big.
True. Well, I mean, right now we have a lot of options, I guess. I mean, first off, I think we all agree that we should take a long rest.
Definitely.
And then the question is, what are we doing tomorrow? Are we getting rid of the dragon or the druid or whatever?
I'd say
Right,
either
what
getting
do
rid
we-
of the druid.
What do we have to?
Or
let's
go
see here.
somewhere else?
We had the issue with the druid, the issue with the dragon.
Well, I mean,
I still want to be
we
a bat.
assume that the dragon had or has a bad influence on the druid. So maybe if we get rid of the dragon, the druid will return to normal. That's
Yeah, but
also
if we don't
possible.
kill the druid,
Okay, but
bad.
so what does that make the sword on the top of the dragon then? If the dragon is evil, then the sword on it is good.
But we heard a whisper that said the evil can't be contained much longer or something like that.
So that
So
was
if the sword
sword.
would contain the evil in the dragon, which we know is inherently evil, then it's either possible that it would lose its effect maybe soon anyway, or
Yes.
the dragon, or just the evil inside the dragon just tries to lure us into freeing it. So there's so many possibilities right now.
I
If
say
it would
we
go
just kill
away,
the druid anyway.
Oh yes, but if the dragon has an effect on the druid, then it makes sense to assume that.
I mean, the druid itself inherently wasn't bad when she arrived, I believe. Or as
if
much
we
as
tell
they
the
told us.
dragon that we want to help him and take out the
Yeah.
sword, and when he approaches, we just push the sword further into the dragon's skull.
I mean, we can do that,
We can
and
try
then
that.
we kill the druid.
If we have to.
Potentially,
No,
if the
we
druid
do
isn't,
it.
if the
I
druid is
wanna
under
be
the
a bat.
influence, if the druid is under the influence of the dragon, maybe getting rid of the dragon will free
Yeah.
the druid.
That's what I said. And I mean, having a druid that looks over this part of the dungeon and taking care of the woods and everything wouldn't be a bad thing.
And it will give
Oh,
us a
well.
safe place
Then
to
I'll just
return to.
capture a werebat and make him bite me. It's gonna be my new pet. And it's gonna bite me as long until I turn into a werebat.
Well, you don't have to. If we win the dragon and the druid becomes normal again, then the werebat should also be thankful for that, even if we didn't kill her.
Yep, like, I thought the werebats hated the druid because, oh my
Yeah.
god, nature and But
Well,
I don't think
It's
they
because she
hate
killed
her
them, no?
because she is evil. I think they hate her because she's there, as in general.
Well, maybe we
Hmm.
cross that bridge when we get there, but the question still remains if we can actually do anything about the dragon. Like, not whether we want to, but whether we're capable of doing anything.
I can hit it with my hammer until it falls over.
I'm sure, and I have a very trustworthy stick, but that's not the point here.
And about the werebat goblin thingy. I mean, if we get rid of the dragon and they are not happy with us because we didn't get rid of the druid, then you can just slap a bitch and start a fight and make them bite you or something.
True.
Bite me, oh.
Give yourself in as sacrifice or something. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
as you said, we shouldn't just like go and leave a lot of unfinished business. I don't think that's a very wise strategy.
It really probably isn't, because if we go on forward and we need a safe place to return to, it's best that we have to return here and not go through an entire floor.
So
Still not sure about the dragon, though.
Let's just kill it and then see from there.
Can we quick save and then
Quick
if
save,
it doesn't
yeah.
work out, we
yeah, you can quick save, but as soon as you want to load, the save is corrupted and doesn't work, and you have to continue.
Ah,
Oh
damn it.
shit.
We can skip forward to the long rest, I guess, or unless anyone wants to do something, then we can
No, we-
skip to the morning.
we
Alyssa
can
wants to
fast forward.
seduce a goblin and get bitten.
Well, I was
Yeah,
actually
but she can
taking all of this discussion basically as a long rest discussion. I mean, I don't know if you want to long rest right there in this room or somewhere else, or
I mean, we have a lot
Yes,
of
we
rooms
move
that we
in.
can use, so.
yeah, let's do
In
it.
one of
Maybe
the
they-
other.
Yeah, not to rest here.
No, I think we
That has
close the
bad.
doors. Can we lock them?
Well, you don't
Is that
have the
locked?
key, but you could basically reverse lockpick to close it.
Reverse lockpick. Nice.
Reverse lockpick.
So you choose
Well,
any other
Yes.
room with beds in it. Yes.
How are my investigations doing in Skullport?
Sorry guys, I really have to step out for a couple of minutes. I'll be
Easy.
right back.
Easy, don't worry. Your investigations in Skullport have not revealed the location of the suspect that you're looking for so far, but they promise you to find something shortly.
Why didn't they find out the thing? Is there a reason? As in, oh, they just didn't go home, or...
Well, the reason is it's probably very well hidden.
Okay. Ew! I splashed water over
Yes.
everything.
Still planning your heist?
I wanna kill him.
Okay.
I was nice. I didn't kill him, and now he's just fine. Like, what the fuck?
No, he's not fine. I mean, he lost all of his
rich.
power, but he's rich. Now the question is, does he actually do something with all of this money, or does he just fuck off?
He'll die with it.
Okay.
I mean, people do a lot of things with money.
You got money too.
Why die
so-
with it?
Yeah, but I want his money as well, you know. That's how that works.
give me a
Uh,
quick second. Need to. Ah.
You need to.
Still not sure what we're supposed to do.
I think we should push the sword deeper in the skull and hope that the dragon dies.
I'm really worried of a dragon TPK.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back.
I don't know. I was of the idea we should my idea was to take out the sword, but after what the wet flappers told us, I think that's a bad idea.
Wait, what did they tell us?
And also we kind of know that the flappers told us that the dragon is evil, and we know that green dragons are evil. So
Yes.
probably removing the sword that it makes it kind of friendly is not a good idea.
Yeah, we should just kill it up front.
Yes, I mean, that's the hard part, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
We can still try though.
We can try, yeah, sure.
In the meantime, I mean, your tokens stay in that room since you have literally 10 or 15 rooms to choose from. You can actually do your long rest business.
there's really nothing I need to do because I didn't lose any health or any.
Yeah, and
Spell
you're not
slots.
depending on spell slots. Not that much,
Yeah.
actually. So yeah, there's that.
So I'll just.
But I guess
pray.
Zoya has stuff to do. Yagwu maybe also refueling its ki,
Yeah.
talking to the four elements, and I don't know.
I'll be talking to my snake goddess.
Your snake
Because-
goddess actually, while you're dreaming,
Oh, I'm not dreaming because I don't sleep, but I get it.
well,
yeah.
you do, I don't know, some kind of meditation, or enter a dream
I-
kind state.
I don't
Let me
know. No, I
specify.
don't. I don't
She lets
sleep.
you
I don't
go.
need
She
to.
lets you get a vision while you're taking a break.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
get vision.
While you move away from the group and do some kind of bio break in the bush, you have a vision struck by lightning while shitting.
Holy shit! Literally.
Your goddess then tells you something that I will write to you in private,
Oh,
because I love to have secrets with you.
yes.
And Elisha, you back? Probably not.
I think so.
I can't write it right now because I
Why
think
not?
yeah, because then wait, I need to use my phone. No, because I'm doing the stream, and if I start writing it,
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
can look it up on the stream then later on.
True. That would be a shame.
Now where are you? There you are.
I think the only time I've actually reopened the stream is when the passage was missing or not missing, when I started doubting myself and no one gave me an answer and I got random paranoia. And the second one, the one from last session, because my D&D Beyond, my Roll20 started crashing and I wanted to show my brother the fancy magic spells. That don't work anymore. Sad.
They don't work anymore?
Yeah, well, I mean, I had to deactivate the extension
Oh.
because my Roll20 was crashing, so...
That's what she's sending me while I'm shitting.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm guessing it's what we just saw, right? That's who she means.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I do tell the others that when I come back from shitting in a bush, I say, hey, I have a feeling that next time when we meet a fiendish creature like that, I could try to talk to it. You know, I have my connections down there, and I think it would be very much easier to just talk to it than to get fucking hammered by it.
Wow. That's interesting. Is your
Yeah.
talk for that? Could have
What,
fooled
what?
me.
You do speak Infernal, right?
I do.
Ah, see,
I'd hope so.
they're, yeah. There you have it. Good. Elisha's still not back.
Oh, actually, while we still have the long rest, since it only takes me like 4 hours anyway, I will send a message to my friend asking about the druid and if he knows anything about her.
All right. Your friend reveals to you that he knows about the druid, but did
Okay.
so far not bother to interfere with her or even find out even more, since it's none of his business.
Okay. Can he give us any more, like, could he give me more information about whether we should let her be or if he's
Well,
dangerous?
the reply is basically the verbal form of a shrug.
Okay.
So, yeah, up to you.
Sounds
He
about
has absolutely
sounds-
no
sounds-
interest in neither of your decisions.
Okay, sounds about right. All right.
Good.
Was worth a try.
Well, why not? I mean, as long as you don't have anything else to report, it's basically at least keeping contact, right? So it's like, hi mom, I'm alright.
Wait, can we ask do we have contact with our patron?
Well, Elisha has.
Elisha
Yeah,
has,
do
yeah,
we-
actually, yes.
Oh yeah. I
Oh, there you
Yay! Welcome back.
And I have I have the divination. Not the divination. I can just like talk to a god if you want to. You know, we can do that.
casually, hey God, what's up?
Yeah,
Like, I
there
don't
is
know, maybe we
that
can
three questions that you can ask, right? Or one question that you can ask, something like that.
Yeah, I
we
think
did
it's
that
one
once.
question.
Yeah,
Yeah, with a Doomathoin.
Doomthoin.
But if
Doomathoin.
we did,
Okay,
what would
now
we ask?
then exactly, Elisha, while you were away, the others did their long resting business, the
I
clicking.
sat in a bush.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm up. I'm
Alyssa
just
was
about
going
to.
into a bush, minding her own business, doing her long rest business.
Nice.
I was really tensed up, okay?
So please do that as well. And then, yeah, the question is now there either
But
if
use
you want
another
to,
bush, please.
if you want to talk to Lady Silverhand maybe, or just to go and do things in the woods then as soon as the sun's coming back up.
Real quick, like Lady Silverhand isn't like a very old character, right?
About,
Well,
Or like
about
would she be maybe knowing about people who went down there long time ago or something?
well, what you know is that, first of all, Lady Silverhand used to live in Skullport for quite some time. And she was born roughly 700 years ago.
Okay, so yeah,
So
she
she's
might
older. She's
be able
older
to
than
know
Zoya.
She might know something, and she also might help us a little bit with information on the Green Dragon, like generally about Green Dragons.
All right. I mean, I
So-
could establish connection, but I would leave the talking to you guys. I would just then be, yeah, telling her what you said and vice versa. And during that time, I would still figure out my spells.
The dragon, what we should do about that, and we can ask what she advises, and we could ask her about the druid. Maybe she knows something about her.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like maybe if she was there for long enough, then maybe she knows about the druid or that group that ventured down there. So yeah, if you want that, I could establish connection to Lady Silverhand.
Sure.
Last check. Call Lady Silver.
Alexa.
Yeah, just
Alexa,
imagine.
call Silverhand.
Just imagine that Alexa or Siri would have the attitude of an average black lady in the USA. Why don't you call that yourself? Good. All right. Then you established a connection to Lady Silverhand, and instead of seeing just a nose or the bottom of a table in the yawning portal this time, Lady Silverhand is definitely more proficient in taking up calls from the ring. And you see her standing in one of her rooms, being quite well decorated, and she is also in her festivity robes. And goes like, "Hello, my friends. It was a long time since we last spoke."
Like 3 days.
No, a bit more than 3 days, actually.
Fair.
like
Oh no, we
two
were
weeks.
about
Couple
a
of
week
weeks,
in.
actually.
We were in Skullport for almost a week. That's true.
Yeah. So tell me, what do you have to report?
Well, there is a green dragon in this Undermountain forest, and there's also a druid. That's kind of crazy.
I see.
And-
So you found Willowwood.
We did. and now we're not really sure what to do. Our plans are to end the dragon, to see what happens to the druid, since we've heard that the dragon has a bad or evil influence on the druid, and there's also a magical sword stuck in the dragon's head. Yeah. We found some portals.
Wait, the dragon has a sword stuck in its head.
Yes.
I see.
That apparently makes him nice, because he didn't attack us. We had somewhat of a conversation. What's his name again?
Valdemar,
Yes.
I suppose.
Yes, his name is
Exactly.
Valdemar.
Valdemar.
Alright, if Valdemar actually did not attack you on sight, and the sword makes him kind of good, as you describe, the sword can only be Teruli, which is known to be lost down there.
Oh.
And Willow is quite a tragical figure, actually. More a victim of
Wait,
Halaster
Willow?
than anything else. Yes,
Wait.
Willow is the druid.
I got that confused because, like, we met a wisp that said, "Oh yeah, I'm this person,"
Yeah.
but she has like a
It
tentacle
was a
cat
willow
that's,
wisp.
that's
It was a
also this
will-o-wisp.
person. Yeah, I was really confused. Like, she has a tentacle cat, but it doesn't seem to have a soul because we met this wisp soul thing. So it's a bit confusing.
Yeah, alright. So, what do you want to know? Do you want to know about the sword, or about Willow's fate, or
Both, actually.
both, actually? I see, okay. Well then, let me start with Willow. Willow came to Undermountain, let me think, must be now 2 or 3 centuries ago. And she fell in love with a handsome wizard who happened to be one of Halaster's apprentices. And unfortunately, that wizard was inheritedly evil and did everything to provoke Willow in her beliefs as a druid. And this marriage then ended in a big fight, leaving half of Willowwood destroyed and scarred. But she managed to kill her. Afterwards, then, Halaster played even more evil games with her, and someday another adventurer named Chrison came down to Willowwood.
That's the name.
That's Chrisan.
And
Yes, continue.
Chrison fell immediately in love with Willow, and Willow took him as a second apprentice and also second husband, and tried to teach him the ways of the druid. Unfortunately, he was then also twisted by Halaster himself, and Willow had to kill him as well. And everything that happened down there in Willowwood slowly drove Willow more and more into madness and into guilt.
So now she has a tentacle cat named after her diseased husband.
Second husband.
After
I
her
do
second
not-
diseased husband.
I do not know about the tentacle cat, but you probably mean a displacer beast?
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, that is unknown to me what kind of companion she choose as a druid. But, well, yeah. If the cat is named Chrison, then that is only indicating even more of her sorrow and guilt. So well
We
then,
just don't know
I
what's
guess
the-
you spoke with her?
We did, and there is apparently a problem with some goblins down there.
We have
That
more than
she-
one request to murder her.
Yeah, we have requests to murder Willow.
Murder.
We have requests to murder the dragon. We have requests to murder goblins. They kind of all want to murder each other.
And we are trying to figure out
It seems to
What
kind
what
of
would
like
be
just
the best
speak for
solution
themselves.
with the least killing.
Good. Well then, there's that, and it seems very unlikely for a druid to send you on a kill quest, to be honest. That is not making any sense, to say the least. Now you decide on what to do with Willow. The only thing I can say is she probably lived quite a while down there, and maybe it's enough.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fair point.
Maybe her suffering should end.
We'll think about that, I guess. But what about the dragon also?
Valdemar, the typical green dragon, actually. Evil in its core. And I think he went down there initially to claim this wood as his new lair, since the magic that created the wood attracted him, and also the treasure that new adventurers bring from time to time is also something that very much appeals to evil dragons.
But what about the sword?
Terulai, yes. It's
What's the story behind this? And when we got down here, there was a whisper that we heard, which said that evil cannot be contained much longer. When we encountered the dragon, I think.
Doesn't make any sense to me, but Terulai is a name that I haven't heard for quite a long time. And it's a very one-of-a-kind weapon, an emerald longsword that was created century ago by a powerful elven fighter wizard to help him protect his clan who lived deep in Myth-Drannor. It is very dangerous of sort, but also very useful. It is an
What do you mean
intelligent
by
sword.
dangerous?
Well, it is an intelligent sword. And anyone who is not able to withstand its intelligence and charm might fall for its will and do as the sword pleases and lose its own.
Out of character, I just thought about it. I really, really, really wanted to have that sword. But now I'm not so sure anymore.
What's the name of the sword?
Tirulai. I write it into the cheat.
Thank you.
You're right, it into the cheat.
That's
So,
the name.
is it likely that this sword is actually losing its power and cannot control the dragon, or is it just a ploy from the dragon so we can free it?
Well, Tirulai's alignment is good in its core, but who knows what happens if it's now stuck in the head of a green dragon? Maybe it's corrupted, who knows? An intelligent sword is really hard to predict.
Does it seem to curse its wielder?
Not cursing in the literal sense of the word, more like charming.
I see.
But if you're pretty charming yourself.
But it is a very powerful sword that has also, well, some adorable flaws to it. It constantly wants to improve its own appearance and searches for gemstones that you can attach to it, and it also never gets dirty or rusts.
Interesting. So, supposing we were to try to deal with the dragon, will it be a fool's errand with our current strength?
Well, I do not know how much strength Valdemar gained over the last years. That is hard to tell. And I also don't know what you're capable of right now. I heard you caused quite a fuzz in Skullport the last time you were down there.
Usual.
But you managed to survive, and you went further down to Willowwood. That is more than, more than Troctor expected of you.
We went even a bit further down because we found one of the portals that leads to the 6th level, but we had to return.
I see. You followed Dernan's advice. Be careful with that. It might first of all not be 100% accurate anymore what Dernan remembers from the dungeon, since it is quite a while ago. And also, it could be very misleading.
Misleading?
Well, you might end up in a place that you don't know and don't find your way back.
That is true.
That's why we always send someone ahead just to check out, and then someone from the other side would be able to open the portal just in case.
Sounds like a good idea, but still, be careful what awaits you on the other side. You never know.
We figured that out as well.
I guess the hard
The
way.
hard way.
Good.
Would be boring,
So,
of course.
then you probably don't need my advice anymore. Is there anything else I can do?
I don't think so.
Good. I have you know that I stopped all deliveries to Waterdeep because they end up in Skullport anyway. So ships are not very likely to enter port anymore. Just
Alright.
FYI, we can't afford to lose all of the goods that are supposed to end up in Waterdeep to go to Skullport. And you should be
Makes sense.
quite stuffed with wares anyway right now. Skullport was always
Yes.
able to maintain itself. And we're taking the long routes now over land.
That's reasonable.
Alright. Then, I wish you good luck, my fellow adventurers, and remember to report back as soon as you find out how to stop this madness.
Favor
You will do.
We will.
before
Yeah,
we close
clear
the call,
guidance.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the orphanage apparently didn't have goods or they had more and more children, just in case if they could help out somehow.
We are spreading resources all over the city as soon as we have them. Don't worry, we don't forget the children.
Right.
Good. Alright. So you end up or basically she ends the connection in this case. And you are alone then.
Yeah.
Well, what do we do?
That's a good question. Potentially the voice we heard could have been the sword as well.
That is true. I mean, if it was the evil inside the dragon, then that would either mean that the sword loses its grip and the evil was able to speak to us, or it was the sword itself, which, yeah,
So either way, the dragon is a problem.
or will become a problem, probably.
So let's end it.
In general?
Yeah,
Like
let's
do,
just
I
go.
like do a
mean-
harakiri and then it's done, or?
Just end it all.
No, we end it as in it is the dragon.
Aha, and the dragon.
Yes.
We can also just harakiri ourselves, you know.
With a stick. I'll harakiri with my stick.
I mean, if you try hard enough. So yeah, that's actually a question from Melissa to you guys.
I would be willing to end the dragon because I still think that one of the problems. I mean, maybe Willow will still be a problem, and we have to get rid of her too. But yeah,
Yeah, our best.
Okay.
Help us.
So I actually don't need a decision from you guys today because we are about to end the session for now. And that would give you another week to think about it.
And to
Also,
roll new characters just in case.
also feel
yeah,
free
and-
to ask me questions in the off time, right? So, yes.
yeah, and I also forgot that since we already talked about we wanted to fight the dragon, I totally forgot that I wanted to animate some skeleton.
That
Do
is
what?
correct. Yes,
mean, I can
you
still-
you wanted to animate some skeletons. You can still do
Yes.
that.
Yeah, it's just if I do it before a long rest, then I get my spell slot back.
Aha,
If I
I
do
mean
it
you
now,
were
right?
you weren't at the keyboard when you did that.
Yeah. So if you would allow it, then I would like
Yes.
to animate
Yes,
some of
yes.
that before.
Yes, I actually do allow it. Monsters. That would be skeletons, yeah?
I would actually take zombies,
Zombies.
because
Alright.
they are immune to poison.
How many?
Wait, I will. Oh yeah, still. Real quick. It's loading. Where is it? Where is it? And so it is. Real quick.
Oh, that's a
Ooh,
big zombie.
Big zombie beep.
Da, da, da. You need actually a target, but there is enough. There are enough time
Well,
and bones. What's
yeah,
the
I
maximum?
thought I would have gone out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
because there were a
There's
lot of
enough.
dead adventures.
Exactly. There are more than enough dead adventurers there. Does that say one basically?
It
No.
actually
You
is
animate
one.
control over 2 additional. If you cast at higher level, you can
Yes,
do 2
and
additional.
I would actually do that because I still had a 5th level. I didn't have a 4th level. I used up all of those. I
Okay,
had
so
a
you
5th
did
level.
as a 5th level. That means 2 additional per level above 3rd. That means 4. That means 5 in total.
Yeah. I mean, they are slow and they don't have a lot of AC, but maybe they will soak up 1 or 2 hits.
So
Don't mind me over here just raising my zombie
yeah,
army.
exactly. move a bit away. Then I can. Can I actually do the properties for all at once?
If you
No.
if you create one of those as like a token as for Fae, then we could use that and have everything set up instantly, right?
Yeah, I just do this
And I could
as
just
a
drag like 5 pieces onto the board.
non-generic, and now I delete the other 4 again because I don't want to do this all again. No, and blop, 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 and blop. Alright, there you have 5 tokens that you should be able to control right now.
Yes.
The army.
Boop, boop. Perfect.
I will just get rid of the name, or do you want to?
I mean, I don't know if you want to name them, all of them. Like, this is Charlie and Roger, and you can do whatever. Yeah, there we have a Hans. Hans is getting the flamethrower most of the time. That is literally his job.
Yeah, and I want to check something out real quick. Do the slam.
Yeah, of course.
All
That
right,
works.
cool.
Good. Great stuff, guys. Now, yeah, as mentioned, do some thinking about what you want to do next time, so that we can actually then get to it and try to accomplish it somehow. And then I guess we end it for today. Pretty much on time. Very good. And I hope you had a great session. And I'm gonna see you guys next week, hopefully.
Yes.
Yes.
And,